Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream today. We're going to be talking about The Fifth Element, which is a great fun movie I'm sure everybody in the world has seen and adores. And I promise that not every picture will have Mila Jovovich in it. Well, I suppose I can't promise that, but it will be what it will be. But we're happy that you're here, and of course, I'm going to go over here and share it out and do all those kind of things you're supposed to do because I can't do it before anymore, and I don't have a co-host today. So I guess that means that Zach is going to have to step up and be the booster. All right. Yeah,
Yes.
I have
Sorry.
spoken. Hi, booster.
It should be.
What are you doing, Zach? You're supposed to be playing booster. Come on now. Come on. No, he ain't gonna play wrong. That's all right. But we are gonna be talking about. Thank you very much. Rabbit. Now you're a British fellow over there, but I'm assuming you get Hollywood movies on occasion. So have you seen this one?
Well, I would hope so, yeah. Of course I've seen it.
You have. Oh, that's good. And what did you think
Yeah.
of it in general?
Yeah. It's fantastic.
It
We
is.
are going to be.
Like cyberpunk comedy shenanigans.
Is it cyberpunk? I wonder. Hmm.
Well, it's got that essence of cyberpunk in it, hasn't it? Especially the cities and stuff.
Well,
yeah, it's
I
also like.
Go ahead, Amran.
I'm just saying, like a lot of the concept design work was done by Mobius.
Yep.
Well, fair enough. I just didn't really get that dystopian feel. I mean, they have their problems, but it seemed to be functioning. The problem was something external. It was more of a corporate. Yeah, all right, cyberpunk. I get it. I'll shut up now. Yep. I got it. All right, I'm on board. I won't try to say that Marilyn Manson is steampunk anymore because people disagree with me. But nevertheless, Elrodimus, hello, sir. How you doing?
Hello.
So, what are you thinking? What do you think about our theme for today, sir?
I would agree with the masses that Marilyn Manson is not steampunk and Fifth Element is not cyberpunk.
Yeah, see, I don't think it's
That's right.
cyberpunk either, but they're telling me I'm wrong. It's all right.
They're wrong.
Yeah, I know. I thank you for agreeing with me, and we're gonna have to kill Rabbit. We're gonna have to deal.
Sorry. I was going to play Marilyn Manson just because you kept going on.
No.
I'll put the guitar down.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
We get another beer. I'll fuck off, shall I?
Yes, that'd be great. So, Rodimus, tell us, what are you planning on doing today, brother?
I don't know. Probably some Monachiwans or some Mangalores.
Ooh.
Maybe some Gary Oldman.
Yeah. Now, Gary Oldman stole the show. He did. Yeah, he was pretty awesome in it. But Bruce Willis was okay. It was one of those. He was actually acting movies. We don't get many of those. So I guess we should feel privileged about that. Yeah, all right. Well, looking forward to see what you got. What about you, Rabbit?
And it gave the world Chris Tucker. Hello.
It's true. It is true. Chris Tucker in all of his absolute glory, which is one of the characters I hear complained about most with the Fifth Element. A lot of people don't like his character very much. I thought it was perfectly annoying. It was just enough annoying.
I've never heard anyone say it was bad.
Oh, no, that's a hated character, dude. Yeah, highly hated.
Only by the people that don't understand the movie.
Yeah, I get probably. That's a lot
Yeah,
of
that's
people.
probably
Dude.
it.
That's a lot of people. All right. Anyway, so Rabbit, tell us, what are you going to be drawing today?
I'm just going to draw Mila because,
Boobs.
Boobs.
No.
Fair enough.
Oh, no boobs. It's not boobs.
In
It's not
her
about
cape
boobs.
outfit.
I think I might go for the cutesy anime-ish kind of thing. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to do anime anyway.
That would be good.
Manga, whatever.
Yeah, the little
I
girl
was going to
thing.
do a painting, but like I say, I'm not going to do the little girl thing. I'm not drawing lollies.
They'd probably get you a win though over here. Nothing against the chat. Love you guys. Love you guys. All right. I got Joe over here. We got My Pickles. We got Mike Dalton. We got Lone Star Viper. Very nice. Everybody in here, thank you very much. Well, let's go over here and say hello to Amaran, our most favorite Australian ever. Sir, what are you thinking?
Yes. I don't know yet. I'm just going through references and all the different characters. There's like a ton of really good anime style artwork already done of Fifth Element, like this one here.
Yeah, I saw the Gary Oldman one.
Yeah,
I saw
that
was
one
awesome.
The Miller one. This one. It's another one of the same artist.
Those tits are way too big. What are you doing? She has dots. You
This
gotta
one's
get it
not
right.
too bad. This is pretty cool.
Right. But actually, I like the anime stuff. That's much better. The thing with that anime version of Gary Oldman's character, yeah, I think they missed the point. You can't have a clean that Gary Oldman's character is very
He's
filthy, right?
yeah, it's too pretty boyish.
Yeah, it's too pretty. Too
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah.
All right,
They
well,
should have done it, I
that's
suppose, in
interesting. We got a
80s
couple.
style.
Yeah, well, we got a couple anime going at it today. That's neat. That's neat. I'll move down here and say hello to Zachary. How you doing, Zach? Zach.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. How are
Hello.
you?
Super green. How did you not get that? Super green.
Super green. I didn't hear you until now. But yeah, no, I get the super green thing. I got it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. So so you're doing Chris Tucker then? Perfect.
Hmm.
You got to get him
Ye-
just feminine enough, though. He's got to be feminine, but
You
yet
know he
still
does.
sexy.
He is the sex object of all women apparently in that era.
Yeah, that's
Like,
it. That's what he is. Yeah,
That
he's
is
like
it.
He
feminine
literally
or not.
gets a woman off during takeoff.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
no, he's not a gay character at all. And no, that's
No,
true.
I'm just saying. He's like if Michael Jackson and Elton John and Prince had a baby.
Is that what it is? All right.
Yeah.
Jesus. All right. Well, cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what you're going to do with it. Should be interesting. Trying to capture that. That's a horribly hard
There's a
thing. to
I
cat.
never
capture.
said I was going to draw it, but
Oh no, yes.
whatever.
No, you're
Since-
committed now, sir.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
There's already a comparison side by side.
Right.
Maybe right and
Right. Yeah. Cool.
Shit.
All right. Well, I don't see share screens from them yet, but that's all right. I'll just hit their icon. How you doing, Eric?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I am wonderful. We used your thumbnail for the run-in.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing like waiting the last minute, to decide what we're going to do.
No, you put that on there, and everyone's like, "Yeah, well, let's do it."
Yeah. Well, I'm not in charge of such things, Eric, but that's
Apparently, nobody is.
We kind of agreed on Tuesday that it would be cool, though, right, Chester? And Zach was there as
did,
well. We
we
all
did.
went, "Yeah, it'd be
Yeah,
cool."
that's true.
We
But
should
There's
have
only
probably
6
just.
people that watch that stream.
well, yeah, but I mean,
And he goes up to.
I
got-
drop by to
Get
give
up.
a like and say nerds and leave.
Yeah, I comment on that stream, but
That's
just don't
true.
watch it.
That's true. Yeah. Well, it's not for everybody. But of course, the thing is, I kind of don't take. It's not my show. This is. I'm just the host, and I don't take the lead specifically because, well, I'm not an artist. I think I'd probably be left up to you guys. But if you want me to take the lead and tell you exactly what to do, young men, I shall.
yeah, do it.
No,
No, we'll
I-
find someone
I
else.
dare
we
you.
need to come up with an idea before the day, though. I think.
Uh-huh.
Recount.
That worked really well, Eric. Do you see how well that worked? That's called reverse psychology. Yeah. Thank you. So, what are you doing today, brother?
I'm going to try and draw that little redheaded boy in the bandage outfit that everybody seems to like.
Oh yeah, do that one. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Disrespecting Milo over here. I don't know. I think it's gonna
He's
come
like
back.
a 12-year-old boy.
You're going
She's
to hell
not
for that
cheap.
one, sir.
Is nobody
Going
gonna
right to
draw
hell.
Zeus?
Did you see what I put in the Discord? The general chat? You should go check that one out.
I guess I'll have to.
Oh no, let's have a loop.
But I know she's especially in this movie she's very little. There's just something sexy about Mila though. I don't know what it is.
Oh, I did see it looks like she's had some augmentation, though, done recently.
Has she?
Aw,
Good for her.
That's uncalled for, Eric. I think you need to apologize for that one.
What augmentation?
Augmentation?
No, the thing you posted. God.
I said I'm going to hell for it.
Yeah, you
Oh
really
my
are.
God, I
Damn.
gotta look at it now. Jeez.
It never happened.
It
You don't
was
have to
bad, but
apologize.
it made me,
Yeah,
it made me think of
that's
Chester.
Oh man, that's like bad.
All right, so
I
it's
can't,
in
I
the
can't even
general.
like pretend.
Oh,
Yeah.
General
oh,
chat.
I see.
The general is
See,
it's
okay.
underneath all Elrod's posts as
I
well.
can't even
Oh,
like.
I see.
You're
laugh.
like,
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Jim is
that's-
in the
You're definitely going to
general.
hell for that.
Invite him
Jay.
in.
You're going straight
Too
to hell
soon?
for that.
Too soon.
No, anyway, yeah, probably,
No.
probably, especially with the Jubises. It's always too soon.
She is that skinny, dude.
She
She's
is.
not
no,
that
she's skinny. girl.
skinny.
She's
She's
no,
skinny,
a
but she's not
girl.
that skinny. Good lord.
She's slim, but yeah, she's just not well endowed in the chest, I suppose.
Yeah, and
It's
if
very
all you guys
skinny.
want me
If
to
she had a
explain what
hernia,
they're
she'd
talking
have to
about,
hold it in her
I'm
finger.
not gonna. No. All right, so that's enough Eric time. He doesn't get any more time. We're going down to Alan from the Howl Comics. Hi, Alan.
Disqualified.
Alan.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. And Jay just showed up in the chat. Hey, Jay. How you doing, dude? So, Alan, what you planning on doing here with the Fifth Element? We do have more characters than just Mila, by the way.
I think I'm gonna draw those ugly aliens. That's up my wheelhouse.
Debo.
Now, you talk about the
Oh, yeah, I
ones
could
that
see
are
you doing
hunting them or the ones that Mila is a part of, like their armor?
No, the hunters, the guys who buy the guns.
The Mangalore.
Mangalores.
The Mangalores, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'd love to see that armor if someone could do that, though. That would be really cool. But I guess I kind of got everybody. Do I get everybody in here? I do. Everyone's sharing. I thought we were going to have more in here today. I know I had a few people that.
No, let everyone know anyone can join in, right?
Yeah, just come over to the Discord and just jump in with us. It's.
I was going to message in. Yeah, I was going to mention in general, but I've unplugged my keyboard for now, so I can't.
That's all right, though. We will definitely get into it as we go. But for right now, I'm going to get these guys started so we can start seeing the art being put down. Hopefully, more people will come in and join us. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and start it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. Today, of course, we are doing the Fifth Element. They have 2 hours to do so. They have no limitations whatsoever. This is a PG-13 plus show. So they can do as they like. And keep in mind, this is not for the children. So please get them out of the room. And don't let them have anything to do with this. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Get them out. All right.
So that was lame.
That was
Chester.
awesome. Shut up. It was perfect. As
Chester,
usual.
I'm gonna be giving you shit because you weren't there yesterday.
What do you mean? Of
For
course I wasn't there
for-
yesterday. What are you talking about?
Pontificators.
Oh, Pontificators. No, I was in the city. That's too bad.
Hmm.
But it is what it is.
Yeah, haven't seen Art in forever, and he's like, "Where's Chester?" I don't know. Dumbass is somewhere in Japan.
Somewhere in Japan.
Japan.
Yeah. What am I thinking? Yeah. What am I thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you guys go on time?
We were like, I don't know, like we were 10 minutes late, I think.
Okay.
I'm not.
that's
It
close
wasn't
enough.
too bad.
Well, it's pretty
Yeah.
good for anyone in the comic book world. I mean, you know, there's any ideas of schedules with you damn artist. That's for damn sure.
Oh, that's kind of cold.
Yeah, I know. The truth hurts, man. The truth hurts. Yeah. All right, let me start showing the white boxing here. Glad you're in here. We don't know if we're going to have Booster. Is he sick or something? I mean, is he dead or I don't know.
He was chatting
I
earlier.
don't know, he just said he might not be able to.
I think he
He
got
was-
up too early. He had to go back to bed.
Yeah, maybe he had a late day or something.
Dude, it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon for him. It's like the middle of the day, literally.
Yeah, he was on Discord like in the morning then. So
Oh, wow. Damn. All right.
Yeah, it was real early when he posted a message out there.
And what did he say?
Didn't know if he'd be on.
All right.
Didn't know if he'd be up for it, so I didn't know if he meant he'd be awake or if he'd be feeling good enough to get on the show with us. I couldn't determine
He's
what
like-
he meant.
I think he got distracted by video games, and he was like, fuck him.
Well,
He's not been on
actually, I
Steam for a while though. I've not noticed him online Steam, so
Well, I was kind of wondering
He's
if
playing that Genshin Impact.
oxygenarian or some kind of geriatric problem going on. I mean, what's the problem? He's the youngest one here, isn't he? He's certainly younger than Eric.
Oh, yeah, he's way younger than me.
Yeah,
He'd be my child.
he could be mine too. Shut up, Eric.
Well, don't tell his mom.
Yeah, you'll let her know. Goodness gracious. Shouldn't talk bad about people's moms, Eric. You're very naughty. Very naughty. Yeah. Amron is starting to put in some face features here. It's pretty nice. I'm kind of surprised Slick isn't here. He was kind of showing some interest, wasn't he, Zach?
he was in the general a minute ago. Maybe he just met Hasselin.
Oh,
Hey, Hey, Slick.
Yeah.
Speak of the devil and he shows. It is perfect. How are you today, sir?
Yeah, I just got back from work. I'm all right.
So you going to be my booster today?
Sure, why not?
Can you handle the homoeroticness of it?
If you're gonna give me a reach around, be gentle.
Okay. Well, I'm not in charge of those things. That's Zach's job.
Oh, dang.
Whoa!
Say it. It's time, Zach. Say it. It's time.
Yeah. Fuck you, Chester.
Well, thank
Damn.
you. Thank you. I feel
Damn.
everything's all right with the world now. Hey, Eric Boyd, how you doing, dude? Multi-pass guess. All right, I guess so. But you know what I was watching, guys, before we did the show today, because this one's actually for me with the daylight savings and stuff is noon when I start. I was actually up early, of course, and I was watching a movie I haven't seen since the '80s, and I don't know if anybody here would remember it, but it was called April Morning. Any of you guys seen that movie?
Yeah, I saw it
Sounds
a
like
long
porn.
time ago.
Sounds dirty.
No, it's
Sounds
not
like
dirty.
April
It's
Morning.
about the
Sounds like a porn.
no, it's about
Is it
the
starring John Holmes?
April Battle of Concord and Lexington, the first shots of the Revolutionary War.
Shot heard around the world.
And it made me think of Rabbit because he's British.
Why would it?
Wow.
You friggin' red coat.
Okay. Is that right?
No, but you know what it actually made me think of is how many people in America don't have any respect for the struggles and the sacrifice that it took to get that done. It's amazing to me where the patriotism's gone. And therefore, I want to ask the people in other country how things are going. So, Britain, Rabbit, does Britain have patriotism? Are you patriotic British? I know you
Some
guys,
people really are, but I really don't care.
you don't care.
I'm not patriotic at all because
I
I
see.
think our country's stupid most of the time.
True,
but you know, that's a lot of my family are, and a lot of people I know are. But you know,
well,
I don't care.
Since we're talking about the Fifth Element, and it's all about patriotism, of course. The question I have, though, isn't there a responsibility to a citizen that the freedoms you have, the safety of the environment you live in, the opportunity to make money, don't you have a certain duty to the country that allows you to do the things you do? Isn't there like an automatic responsibility of some manner of patriotism?
Maybe.
It's a lot of say, no act, and mostly because everybody
I
has.
just don't care. I literally just don't care.
I see.
That's all
I
it
see.
comes down
Well,
to.
it's what's
I believe
wrong.
what I believe, and most of the things my country is dumb. I mean, you must understand that. You know,
Oh, I
There's a lot of
certainly
dumb
understand the British
shit
are
that
dumb.
countries-
I'm not arguing with you. I wouldn't.
we can't. Don't you dare say that. Okay?
Oh, see,
You
there it
can-
is.
No,
There it is.
we can be
Join
dumb,
the club.
but you
Hey.
come from America, and America's done some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Hey,
Oh,
join
yeah.
the club, Rabbit. Just a big F you to Chester. Just
Yeah,
do
that's
it.
right. That's right.
Big F you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
the
I can
older
see
I
it's going to happen later.
the older I get, the more I start to think that Starship Troopers is the way to go.
Yeah.
Just full
Yes.
Nazi. Perfect.
One
Oh,
of
you
the
should be a
greatest
Democrat.
movies
then.
ever.
No.
Oh god.
No. Full Starship Troopers is not Nazi. It's a wholly different idea. Everybody says it's Nazi because of how Paul Verhoeven made the movie, but the book is not.
Well, fair enough. But people don't read. What are you talking about? People watch movies.
Well, for heaven's sakes, that's the problem. Well, and here's the funny thing: Paul Verhoeven's movie, other than the aesthetic, if you look at how it's portrayed, it is not Nazi either. He kind of shot
think
himself
so,
in the
no.
face, and because of the way he was trying to mock it, and then he ended up making it a little bit more like Highline wanted it, except for the kind of a Nazi aesthetic.
Yeah. Well, I love Starship Troopers first one. I thought it was brilliant and fun and mocking, and it was a good, fun movie. The problem is every other movie that came after it. My God.
Oh yeah,
Absolute
don't bother with
debacle.
that. Yeah.
I've
I
never.
don't know
it's
what
the-
that was
Yeah.
about.
It's the worst. I mean, it's the
Well-
worst damn series of movies ever made. But how about you, Armron, down in Australia? You guys patriotic?
To a degree.
Well,
Yeah,
like-
that's don't give a fuck as well. I
well,
think.
okay. Well, in the inevitable situation where New Zealand comes in and attacks you, are you patriotic, sir?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna kill as many as I can. Yeah,
There
sure.
you
Kill us, man.
Rid the planet of the
It's like-
bastards. Yeah, I
Now we know where Booster is.
get it.
That's like Canada attacking the United States. It's like,
Yeah, Booster's getting
that
the
makes a lot of sense.
I was gonna say, is that
canoe
not like
that is
kind
the New Zealand
of?
Navy ready.
Where is Booster? Where's that boy?
He's off playing with something or
We don't
another.
know.
Mounting an attack on Australia,
He
apparently.
He's
is
playing.
clearly, yeah.
I
He may
killed
be-
him.
Oh,
You killed him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's already happening.
where's JD?
I know. Where is JD?
I don't know. He's probably
I-
asleep. He
I
said he
bet
was
you-
looking forward to it.
Well, I bet you he's
Oh,
ultra
he's probably on his
patriotic.
meds.
I'm sure he is actually. He's a super patriotic guy. I think.
Yeah, I think so. To be fair, most of, I'm not just stereotyping, but a lot of the American people I've ever met are really patriotic.
Oh,
This is the
American,
wrong. This is the
obviously.
thing that's
Yeah.
wrong with us, though, is that we act patriotic, but like literally, our rights are being infringed harder than it's ever been in our history. Yet
But
we
we
do
don't care.
nothing. Yeah, but we do
Mhm.
nothing, and the reason why is because we literally have the convenience of having everything that we could ever want, and
Yeah.
for like pretty much nothing. So it's like, it's not like in colonial era where it was like, that little bit of tax really like is like you're taking the last bit of our wealth that we have and we'll die. It's so our only option is to fight back. We're at a point where it's like, okay, we don't mind giving up everything we have as long as we can have our Netflix.
Well, it was
Red
it was
insurgency.
deeper
yeah.
than that, though, Zach. It wasn't.
No, I
just
know,
the
I know.
taxation.
No, I know, but I'm just saying like how subdued we've become. And yeah, we have a lot of people out there like, yeah, America, but like the populace, like 90% of us wouldn't lift a finger.
Yeah, Zach saying we couldn't fight a revolution.
That's the
today to
same in
save
this
our lives.
country.
Yeah. Like we're a bunch, and this is me included, because when I really think about it, it's like, am I willing to go out and possibly die and never see my family again and lose, and like, I have a really nice life right now.
Mhm.
I mean, even with like the the socialism, communist stuff, it's like, do I really, is this something I would go out and die for, like today?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And then
Oh,
the
yeah,
answer
I
is
understand.
probably not.
Well, I
You
would,
know?
but I'm an old man, so
Yeah.
it's different.
It's my fault. You can
It
blame
doesn't
me.
matter.
You can say it's Zach's fault.
I'm a
No.
decrepit old man. I'd go to war.
Oh yeah,
I would.
yeah, easy. Yeah, I'd take at least a dozen with me. It'd be great.
Yeah.
I mean, every American would go to war until they drop a new season of whatever show they like.
That's
on,
right.
Yep.
That is fair.
That's true.
You gotta get back for the
Seriously, it's
Mandalorian.
the same in this country.
I'll meet
Yeah,
you
no,
on the
it's the
front
same
lines,
everywhere.
but I got to finish watching Mandalorian season 3.
You know what did it? You
I
know
got to
what?
catch up
you
on
know,
the boys first.
You know what cut the balls off of the modern man? It's not having to pluck and gut your own food.
Yep. Agreed.
Oh man, going no, well,
100% agree.
I mean, I do that to fish. We don't really have big hunting over here, though.
Convenience destroyed
Yeah.
our men.
Yeah. Plastic.
Mhm.
It's all
Well,
plastic.
I
I've-
prefer to.
I've hunted and I've had to kill a chicken by myself, and then my relatives have ranches and farms. And if you've ever been on a ranch and a farm, they kill their animals, and you just have to get used to it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
once you do, it's not a pretty thing. It's not something I want to do every day, but if I had to, you have to. And we don't have to. We have to. We can go down to the supermarket and pick up our meat and whatever else we need, and it's easy. You're right, Zach. It's easy. We live an easy, soft life.
We do.
Everybody in the Western Hemisphere or Western world, Anglosphere, and I would say Japan as well.
Mhm.
It's pretty
Joe,
easy.
can't you hear my sarcasm? I do hope you can, because
I'm going to show my sketchbook before I go off camera because I'm going to be scanning again digitally in a minute.
no problem. It looks good, dude. It's cute.
Okay, that's the one. That's the one I'm doing. I think that one I'm not so happy with. But we'll see.
Well, I think they're cute, so looking forward to seeing what you're doing with it, dude. I'm kind of surprised you haven't gone digital lately, actually.
I'm better at drawing by hand with a pencil. I'm not great at inking by hand, but with a sketching with pencil, I can draw. And I just draw that. It didn't take very long. But if I did it digitally, it'd take me like twice, 3 times the length to do it. Just because of the tablet I'm using. It's just like a really hang on, I'll show you. I'm using this to draw on.
Oh, I see. I don't know what that is.
I'm not drawing on like a fancy tablet that everybody else has. I don't have a screen on it. It's just like,
Mine's not fancy. It's a Chinese knockoff.
Like, I'd happily have one of the Huey on. They are good. Anything with the screen on maybe would help.
Hey, I've got an extra one. I'll sell it to you for super cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Shipping's going to kill you, though.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
shipping's expensive.
Other
Though,
than
isn't it?
that,
Yeah, I'll sell it to you for
It
super
costs you the
cheap as
same
long as
brand
you
new.
cover the shipping.
All right, let's keep going here and see what people are getting in. We're looking at Alan's stuff now, and
All right,
he's
I'm
getting
gonna
his
have
things
to
down.
unhook some
The chat
shit.
is definitely interested in the little offhand conversation we're having, and I agree, actually, guys. Well, hold on now. One of the things that talking about the whole taxing thing with the initial revolution, of course, that was a part for the businessmen who ended up being the founders, of course. But for the average man, the reason why they were so eagerly behind it was because you had these British military officers and their little troops that were going around just stealing people's shit, beat people down. They were
Raping
abusing
women.
the population. That's why.
Yeah.
That's what really set them off. And people don't like getting abused, man. They don't like it.
Sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah, this is true.
God, here we go. Eric's going to tell us about his fetish today. He's not only a manscaper, he's an S&Mer. Perfect.
I did that today. I got a little bit of itching going on.
Oh, nice. That's what we need. Hey, Sketchbook, what's up, dude? No, that's fair enough, Sky Marshal. That's true. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. No, it's a ugly situation. We'll have to see how it works out over there. But anyway, of course, today we're talking about Fifth Element. So why don't I take that moment to go over here and take a look at what we're doing real quick before I come back and look at the great art. So where do I got it here? Oh, I got it over here. So yes, the Fifth Element. Now, of course, we all know this is Bruce Willis's best vehicle he's ever had in his life. If anybody, I don't know, Die Hard. Some people like Die Hard better, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think is the best Bruce Willis film?
Red, by far.
Oh,
Pulp
Red.
Fiction.
Pulp
Yeah.
Fiction.
Color of Night, easily.
Color of Night. Yes. It's my colorblind mind, man. Yes. Psychosomatically colorblind, by the way. Yeah. All right, so everyone agrees that The Fifth Element is not his best film. All right, fine. Mila Jovovich, is this her best film, you think?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, all right.
After this,
Return
it's
to the
all
Blue
downhill.
Lagoon.
What? She's not Blue
Return to the
Lagoon.
Blue Lagoon.
That's Brooke Shields.
No, Return is the part 2.
Return to
with
the Blue
Mila.
Lagoon. She was in the second part.
Why the hell would we want to return to the Blue Lagoon? There was no story anyway. There was
Boobs.
just Brooke Shields' tits. They weren't even her tits. They were
Wasn't
stand-in
Blue
tits.
Lagoon like that incest fetish thing movie?
I don't think so.
Blue
No.
Lagoon?
Yeah. They're adopted, but they're raised as brother and sister, so it's kind of there.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Oh, yeah.
They're in a
Yeah, my
Woody
wife
Allen
made me watch that, and I was uncomfortable.
Well, I'm kind of
Oh.
wondering if I've ever actually seen the movie. I don't think I have. I know of it, but I actually
Yeah, I don't think I have either. I've always heard about it, but I never watched it.
If you want to see Brooke Shields in a film that make it cringe a little bit, Pretty Baby.
Well, no, that is incest. She's actually naked in that.
Yeah, and she's underage,
Well,
which
And
is
she's
crazy.
like 12, 13. Yeah, I don't understand how they
Ugh.
got away with that. Actually, I'm a bit
It was
curious.
back in the 70s.
I
Back in the
know,
70s.
even back then, we've had laws against such things for quite a while.
Well, these are the same people that let what's his name run off to France. Roman
That's
Polanski.
true. And then
Yeah.
and then applauded him. Yeah, and gave him
Yeah,
awards even.
and
Yeah,
still give him jobs.
bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, I don't know. It's another movie I haven't seen, but of course it's legendary because it should be illegal, But anyway, Brooke Shields,
I think
whatever
that's
is.
why it kind of vanished.
What'd you
What?
say?
It kind of vanished, like in the secondary market.
Did it? I don't know. I haven't seen it.
because people are like, wait a minute.
Yeah. I tend to really stick to the science fiction, fantasy, horror stuff. I'm not really in much to drama unless some woman drags me to it. So, let's see. Chester loved Willis in Hudson Hawk. Now hold on a half second.
Oh, wait,
Hudson
that's a good
Hawk is
movie.
a good movie.
Really? Okay, I do not agree.
Oh, that's a great movie. That's probably one of Bruce Willis's better ones.
I do not agree. The
Well, it bombed
absurdist
hard.
nature of it does not speak to me.
I liked Hudson Hawk actually. So Eric's right.
Yee.
Yeah. Joe says there's a reason Woody Allen died was trending today. Oh, did he die? Is that why he
We
trended?
should be so lucky.
Did we lose Woody? I've never actually seen a Woody Allen movie. Anybody here seen a Woody Allen movie?
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
I haven't.
I
The
don't
most
know.
awkward thing. It was called what was it? That weird one that was like everything you need to know about sex and more.
With Woody Allen? Good.
Yeah, yeah. It was
Damn.
like one of the most awkward things I've ever seen.
I remember that one coming on cable. Did he do Biloxi Blues or not?
I don't know. I've never seen a
don't
Woody
think
Allen
so.
movie, dude.
I think he did. I might have seen that. I know I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? I know I've seen that because I remember.
I'm not sure if he did it though.
I think the
Pay per
most
view all the time.
I think the most awkward thing I've ever seen on screen was Donald Sutherland having sex with his wife. That was pretty awkward.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, and that was a
Donald
'70s flick too.
Sutherland having sex with anything is a scary
It's
thought.
exactly.
No, it was
you-
they were actually having sex in the movie.
They were.
did
Yeah,
the re-
they were.
Yeah.
And it's
Wait, have you never seen Monty Python? Meaning of Life?
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh,
I actually
God.
like that show. It's funny.
That was awkward.
what?
It was extremely awkward.
Was it? I don't know what scene you're
Yeah,
talking about.
because what is his name? Old. He's still alive too, I think.
Yeah,
Terry
Biloxi
Gilliam?
Blues was not.
No.
Yeah.
It was Neil Simon. Yeah, I just looked it up myself.
Please.
Yeah,
it's
John
written by
Cleese.
Neil
John
Simon,
Cleese
but it's
has
directed by
sex
Mike
with-
Nichols.
He's straight up like it's like a sex ed class, and he straight up like has sex in the class. He's having everybody watch. It's,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
but that's
it's just-
parody
yeah.
though. That's different. That's different. Because with
you know,
that,
I was like 14 when I saw that, so I was like, "What the fuck?"
oh, I get it. I see. No, the thing
And,
with
and
Donald
all the
Sutherland,
boys in the
all I
class weren't paying attention. He's berating them for not paying attention.
right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but the thing I couldn't get out of my head with Donald Sutherland was freaking the Invasion of the Body Snatchers. That's the problem. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly. Yeah, it's not good. Someone here, Junkyard Dunn, says I bought the HD DVD version of this movie. I don't. Is it the Fifth Element, or are we talking about the Donald Sutherland having sex with his wife movie?
Or Lagoon 2. The
Or
Revenge.
Lagoon 2. I don't know. Does Mila get naked in that one too? I
Probably.
imagine. I mean, she kind of get naked to drop a hat. Just to,
She gets naked in a movie called 45. I remember that.
She
Which
does.
is
Yeah,
like this-
she has no problem with it.
Yeah.
Give her extra $5, she's good to go. I'm looking at some pictures from the movie here, and this is where the big old giant ship comes down to the Egyptian ruins. It's pretty cool. I think a lot of people forget when they talk about Fifth Element, they're always kind of on the character actors, but there's some pretty good set pieces in that movie, man. Some good sci-fi stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
New York,
Everything.
it's one of my favorite New Yorks. The
Yeah.
craziness of it.
It is cool. They really captured that well, actually. It was pretty cool. And of course, I'm looking at Chris Tucker here, and I went with the rose on his whatever the hell he's wearing. And Zach made a good point. Chris Tucker's character is extremely effeminate, but he's not gay. He's quite the opposite
he's
of
not.
it.
No.
Yeah.
Playboy.
He's a playboy that is radically
Especially
effeminate.
assaults a lot of those flight attendants. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But now here's the thing, though. I wonder if this movie was a touch prophetic, because these days we're getting a lot of these. What do we call them? Soy boys? Is that what they are? A lot of these soy boys today, and they're excessively effeminate. And is that the future? Is that our future?
No.
This is
No.
what started it.
There
No.
you go. It's Chris Tucker's fault. Metrosexual, Joe says. All right.
Do not ever put down Fifth Element that way.
Oh well.
I will become the tight knit ninja.
Oh, okay, okay. I also found a picture of Mr. Chen. Now, Mr. Chen was a cool little character in the movie because he's the guy that had the flying ramen little hut. He had his little noodle wagon he had there.
You
Little
are
boat.
fired.
Yeah,
Fortune cookie.
yeah.
What a-
I thought it was really
Mhm.
cool. But it is neat too because if you notice in this picture right here, another reason I put this up because you just mentioned New York, something I thought was really cool. If you notice in this picture, which I don't know if you caught it during the movie, but this is the Brooklyn Bridge over here behind them, and you see what they did because we kind of think of all the structure as being very very tall, but it's not really what happened. They dug down. They didn't go up. It's an interesting little thing about New York and the Fifth Element because you have this feeling that they just built so super tall, and I guess there's a few buildings they did, but in general, they went down. The river's not there. They just it's almost like a memorial. This bridge here, but
They
they
drained the swamp.
they did, and they dug deep. It's interesting though, because you would imagine they would have gone the opposite way, where they just went up high, but they didn't. It's actually a dig down. Interesting. Anyway, they can go back over the art.
The art there that they kind of went off to make kind of the backgrounds and the idea and the kind of the aesthetic of the movie
Uh-huh.
is from Mobius. I can't remember his real name. And then there's another artist. Let me look it up real quick.
Messier, the creator of
Mézières, yeah,
Barbarian.
Jean-Claude Mézières and Jean Girard. That's
Gautier.
Mobius.
Gautier.
Girard.
And
John Paul Gaultier he was a costume designer for it all, and then you had Mobius who did most of the technological concept.
yeah,
work.
the concept art for
And the city comes right
the
out of
aesthetic of it.
Valerian.
Yeah.
So that explains then why it has such a froofy European feel to it. Oh.
Yeah, it's very French, and
Yeah.
well, the guy, the movie maker is French too. So
Yeah.
Well, I mean, come on. No, you think the French are more frou-frou than the British? I mean, really?
it's just a different aesthetic, and it's a different vibe. The texture of it
Yeah.
is gonna
We
be
love you,
different.
Rabbit.
We do, Rabbit. I do apologize, but Americans think that all
You're a
British
movie
are gay.
person.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
I didn't say that. Rather, I'm not on their team. I
Yeah,
don't know what the hell they're talking about. When I think British, I think of Austin Powers.
Oh yeah, that's a perfect example.
Oh,
Thank
that
you.
helps.
That solves the argument right there. My sketchbook says funniest thing about Fifth Element is Tiny playing the U.S. president. Yeah, it's awesome. It's perfect. Yeah, that movie
Yep,
is a
it's part of the
parody
Friday
upon a
universe.
parody. It's wonderful, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the Friday cinematic universe.
Yeah, I guess. Let's see. The human race
And no
couldn't
holds barred.
and no holds barred. That's right. The human race couldn't survive if it were the future. Joe says. Well, isn't this the future? Pretty sure it is. Eric, is this the future?
Jetpacks, it's the future.
No, it's the present, and next second will be the future. Then 5 minutes goes the past.
We're living in a post RoboCop age.
Yeah,
That was set in 2015, I believe.
It's not the future till I get my fucking flying cars.
Yep.
That's fair.
Agreed.
That's fair. Yeah. Wasn't Mad Max set in the year 2021?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Yeah. No,
Here
so
we go.
the world ends next year, guys. We had a good run. That's
Yep.
all right.
Oh, we knew that.
Yep.
Yeah, Junkyard Dad says Ruby still made the ladies cream though. Yes, he did. Soy boys don't do that. They say otherwise. Junkyard Dad says Uncle Benny. Yeah. Oh, is it Benny? It wasn't Mr. Chan. All right. Wait. They aren't
Mr.
all
Chan was
gay.
like
I
Big
don't
Trouble
know.
Little
My
China.
sketchbook. What was that?
I think wasn't Mr. Chen Big Trouble Little China?
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Egg
The
Foo or
5
something
demon,
like that.
Egg
Young.
Chen, yeah, the 5 demon bad
Egg
guy.
Chen.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, the conversation seems to be persisting in the chat about the all British being gay. Australia's opinion on that, please, Amran.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, we all agree. Kind of universal. That's... Rabbit's
Booster's
being
not
real
even here to
quiet.
defend himself.
Why isn't he here? He should be here. All right, let me see. I'm almost caught up with the check. Eric says The Fifth Element was an oddball movie, and I loved it for that reason alone. Yeah, it was. It was just a story, and they had fun making it. Man, it was good. Let's see. Wait, isn't Chester the future? Yes, I am, sir. I am the future. You should listen to me, for I am the oracle of all oracles. Absolutely. Joe says the future ain't what it used to
Can you
be.
hear me yet?
Perfect timing, sir. Thank you.
Am I not hearable?
We can hear you now.
I hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
I was listening to you the whole time. I was saying if you came over here, you'd probably be screwed over. You'd get their ass kicked.
Well, so
British people
so there
ain't
you go.
pussies, that's for sure.
If you wish to sodomize me, Rabbit, then that would mean you are a homosexual. Hey, proof.
Well, that's not what I said, is it?
It is what you
Yeah,
said.
he didn't
We all
say
heard it. We
put it in your
all
butt. He just
heard
said
it.
to kick it.
Sir.
We all just want to kick your butt.
Okay.
I heard kick.
With
But,
both
I
feet.
mean, you probably
Both
get
feet.
that anywhere you go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Let's see. Jay says, not true. Iron Maiden and Death Leopard are from England. England made some great rock and roll. Of course they did, dude. Iron Maiden's badass.
He made all the best music.
I wouldn't say all. You guys certainly gave a lot.
Most, let's be fair.
Yeah. And of course the Irish are
Quite a
respons-
bit has come out of there, yeah.
Oh yeah. And of course the Irish are responsible for so much music and books and storytelling. The Irish, I'd say, are more important than the British. But whatever.
I don't know about that. I mean, where was Tolkien from?
Who?
British.
Tolkien.
British, yeah.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Oh, fuck off, Chester. There you go. Fuck you, Chester. I told you it would come in at some point.
Good. Oh,
Victory for me, sir. I win. I
Let
win.
all
Ian
the
Fleming
F's
was
fly.
British.
Yeah, no, he was. Yeah. Christopher Lee too.
Yeah.
He was a
Yeah.
MI6 agent. Still baffles
I know
me.
you don't mean it. It's still like, "Urgh."
I know, dude. I win.
He trolled you. He got
Of course, I don't mean it. I don't mean anything I say. You guys haven't caught that yet?
Oh no, I'm sure you mean some things you say.
Ah,
We
well,
think you
some-
But
mean
you don't
some,
let
but-
us know what it is.
Yeah, well, my tone changes when I'm being serious, I think. Yes. Where's Booster at? We don't know, my sketchbook. Last we heard, he was playing with something. Go find him.
His ding-a-ling-a-ling.
Well, I was going to say himself, but I guess we're just going straight for the throat.
Uh-oh.
Ding
No,
a
I'm just
ling a ling.
Yeah, I'm just referencing a Chuck Berry song.
Well,
I believe that was Chuck Berry's only #1 hit, too.
was it? Oh, good.
Is
Yeah.
Ding-a-ling?
Yeah,
Such
it
a
was
horrible
his
song.
last. It was his last, and it's his last charting song too.
We do have a little bit of a problem in the chat. My sketchbook has he's defamed Iron Maiden. I don't know.
Oh.
Ow.
That's not allowed, sir. That's really not allowed.
Iron
Maiden's
Maiden?
one of the greatest bands ever.
What'd they sing?
I'm not a massive fan, but they're a good band.
They're a great.
Oh, what did you
band.
do? Call Rob Halford gay or something?
No, well, he go right ahead. The Judas Priest, you can have at it, but not our Iron Maiden. Now, come on,
Huh? Who?
Oh, now you got to get my attention. All right.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why,
Keep
but
going,
most of
keep
my
going,
artists
Zach.
are not actually displaying their art today. I'm not sure what's going on with
I
that.
was showing my screen. Am I not
I'm
showing my
showing
screen
it.
now either?
I'm
No,
showing
sir.
mine.
Showing
For
mine.
fuck's sake.
Mine's on full display.
I blame you. Actually, it's probably going from camera back to thingy.
Oh, there you go. You just popped
Is
up.
it? Yeah.
You just popped up. I'm showing Elrad though right now. Elton John.
Elrad.
Yeah,
Elrad.
Elrad.
He's
That's my
he's-
skater
El
name.
He's the
Rad.
rad.
I was
of all
gonna say, it's his
Cool.
extreme sports personality.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
snowboarding dudes.
Well, let's see. Rod means rod, and L means God. So I guess he's the God Rod. Perfect.
Yeah,
God, Rod.
I always thought it had something to do with Transformers.
Yeah, he does have that.
Rodimus Prime.
Yeah, that's perfect. Judas Priest is greater than Maiden. Well, I would say that Halbert is a better singer, but there are very few male singers that can touch that guy. I mean, they can probably touch him all they want.
You have to remember that Iron Maiden went through a bunch of singers as well.
No, well, yeah.
Iron Maiden was never just. I mean, everyone knows Bruce
Now,
Dickinson
hold
as
on,
the main
hold on,
singer.
hold
I
on,
know,
hold on.
but
If you're talking about the early days of Maiden, they were a punk band. They didn't become actually Maiden until Bruce Dickinson joined them, and then they've been rocking ever since, dude. They are one of the few bands of the past that can go and pack out 100,000 man stadium today.
They aren't allowed in there.
Well, maybe not now, but last year or the year before. Maiden still packs them in worldwide. I don't know how. I can't explain it. It's a bit of a phenomena, but it's true. But yeah, no. Judas Priest, lead man, front man, was freaking badass, dude. Ridiculous singer. I mean, can you guys name a better singer than him? Male singer.
Freddie
Billy Joel.
Mercury.
Freddie.
yeah, I was gonna say Freddie
Taylor
Mercury.
Swift.
Yeah,
Freddie,
hands down.
Freddie's
Freddie
a
Mercury,
better
yeah.
entertainer. He's a great singer and a better entertainer, but he's not a better singer than him, dude. He's
You're
not.
I don't know
I
if I agree with
disagree.
I
No.
disagree.
Objectively.
No, technically, Freddie Mercury had such a better voice.
I
don't
disagree.
think
I
so.
think Rob
It wasn't
Halford is great,
supernatural,
but
so it's kind of
he's
hard
no
to,
Freddie Mercury.
I don't know. What do you
Yeah,
think,
see.
Elrodimus? What were you trying to say there?
It's like Freddie Mercury kind of has like a mutant supernatural voice, so it's impossible to top it.
I see. I
See,
love
you're
Freddie
wrong,
Mercury.
Kessler. Just admit it.
Well, no, I love Freddie Mercury, but I mean, from a musical point of view, Halford is a better singer, dude. He just is
Yeah,
mechanically.
No.
you just like him because you guys like the same thing.
Maybe that could be Ed Elrod. I know it's controversial, but I love Freddie though. I wonder if they loved each other. I wonder if they had any love for each other. They came up at the same time. I wonder.
Yeah,
Who knows?
I don't know. I've seen pictures of Freddie Mercury's boyfriends, and they all looked like Super Mario, so probably not.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he did like that. He had a type, didn't he? Yeah, yeah.
It was the era,
Apparently.
though, wasn't it? I suppose, especially in
Yeah,
England. I think.
Yeah, every guy looked like.
Well, the
But
porn
they let
stash
that
came from
mustache,
somewhere.
didn't they?
It did. Yeah, that's fair. Iron Maiden is pretty much one sound. That's fair enough. They have a few things different, but overall, you're right. Everyone agrees. Freddie. Freddie does have style, and he had charisma. I say he's a much better frontman. He's a
I swooned for those teeth.
oh god,
Yeah, those
Jesus.
big old
Swooned.
chompers.
Those
Wow.
Freddy chompers, man.
What was it he had? Like,
packs
he had
them
like,
in.
it was like a.
It's uncalled for, Mr. Boyd. It's uncalled for.
Did you
He
guys
had
ever? You've
maniac
seen the
cop
footage.
syndrome.
You've seen the footage where he sang at Live Aid. He was sick, and he sang at Live Aid, and
Yeah.
rocked the house down.
He
and
did
he was
kill
sick.
it. Yeah, he did. Yeah. I'm not
I
trying
mean,
to
it's
take
like-
anything away from Freddie, guys. Freddie is badass. He is. I just think
He
Rob
was-
is a better singer.
Freddie was tearing
well-
up on his last track. He like an
Yeah.
hour before he died, he
It
was singing. It's
Tore your
amazing.
guts out listening to that song, dude. That song is hard to listen to, actually, especially when
It doesn't
comes.
really get hard until the verse where Brian May kicks in and
Yeah,
you
oh
realize
my
it's like,
God,
oh,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
That
singing
was that,
because Freddie's dead.
That's
That's
rough, dude. Yeah. Yep. No, it's right. Freddie was badass. Let's see. Junkyard Dunn says, Psh, it's all about Whitesnake. All right, dude.
Here I am on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known.
Yeah. Of course, Joe says, Dio,
Like a
Bruce,
drifter,
and
I was
Rob.
born to walk alone.
Yeah.
But I've made up my mind. That's the only thing the reason I remember that song at all is Tawny Katane.
Dude, it's a great song. It is it's a good song, dude. People like to pick on Whitesnake because they were a corporate band, but they were professionals actually.
Didn't they have didn't they have a
Steve
fire
Vai
there
played
in Rhode Island? Was it them that had the fire that killed all those people?
I don't know.
Oh, I think it might have been.
They
You
the ones
talk
that
about
had
smoke on the water?
pyrotechnics indoors.
No, there was they were having a venue and it started on fire and a bunch of people died in that fire.
Yeah, it was. They had pyrotechnics like for a stadium, and they had them in a like a bar,
Yes.
and they set the place on fire.
I do remember it was in Rhode Island because
Yeah,
Huh.
anyway.
Well, I'm from
they were going
Rhode
to play
Island.
a local club here like a day later, so it was like
Yeah.
You'd
kind
already
of stuff.
moved,
They
Chester's,
Chester.
couldn't
Chester's
play.
from Quahog.
No, I'm not. I'm from Narragansett, Point Judith, more specifically. But
I lived there for a while. I know what you're talking about.
all right, all right. But I didn't really hear about that because I know, of course, the Deep Purple Smoke on the Water is all about a very similar event, right? I mean, it's an actual thing that happened with it's literally smoke on the water, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know that
I
story.
did not know that either.
Well, it's in
Yeah.
that's in,
Do you
but
want
that
to
happened in.
enlighten us?
Well, no, that happened in Lake Geneva, on a shoreline. To make records with the mobile, we didn't have much time. Frank Zappa and the Mothers were at the best place around, but some stupid with a flare gun burned the place to the ground. You guys don't know the lyrics of the song? I mean, come on.
Oh, so it's not about Lord Byron
No,
or
it's
Percy
certainly
Shelley?
not. No,
No,
it's
there
not.
were lyrics. I just listened to the opening riff.
Bah, bah,
Percy
Bah.
Shelley became smoke on the water of Lake Geneva as well.
bah.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, the whole song is about that fire that went off. But what's the second verse?
I thought it was about the sinking of the Edmonds Fitzgerald.
No, that's a good song too. That's a good song too. No, so what's the second verse? They burned down the gambling house. It died with an awful sound. Funky Claude was running in and out, pulling kids out out to the ground, out the ground. When it was all over, we had to find another place. But Swiss time was running out. It seems that we lost the race. Smoke on the water, fire in the sky. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It wasn't White Snake. It was Great White.
Ah, well, that's
that
fuck
sounds
Great White.
more-
I mean,
yeah.
God.
Yeah. So it was in West Warwick, in 2003, killing 100 people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
In Warwick,
And injuring.
in
yeah,
West
Warwick,
Warwick.
yeah.
Oh, nothing lost there.
Yeah.
That's all right.
So yeah,
Oh.
and then it, like injured 230 people as well on top of it, and yeah, brilliant.
Oh, Warwick's a shithole. It's all right. No problem.
Well, then what they did, they ignited something. I guess they had acoustic foam or something that was in the walls, and it just went up like a candle.
Yeah.
So.
They had outdoor pyrotechnics in the small.
Anyway, there's a little downer there.
It is. Well, you
When
know.
you're 14.
And
Well, Chester just said they deserved it.
yeah,
Yep.
maybe I did. I might have. You know, it is Warwick. I mean, God, dude. But it's too bad because Rhode Island usually, we're famous for Rhode Island, other than being the smallest state in the
Tiny.
union. No,
Yeah.
we're famous for coffee ice cream. We invented that. We're also famous for clam chowder, which is actually from my hometown. Yeah. And of course, yachting.
New England clam chowder.
Yeah.
And then you had blue fishing. Those the bluefish.
Alda.
Yeah.
And
Fishermen, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. My whole family are fishermen.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. But Rabbit is doing a really cute Mila anime version. It's kind of nice. She has no eyes though. It's a bit freaky.
I just erased them because they look weird, so I'll get there. But it looks okay then. So
yeah,
far.
but the breasts are way too large. I mean, they're probably 5 times.
Well,
as
I'm
big as
sorry.
I told you they're little mosquito bites.
Hey, I haven't coloured it yet. We'll see what it gets like when I start adding colour. I'll
Yeah.
hide them a bit, maybe. Would that make you feel better?
It would. It would make me feel a lot better. Yeah. Joe says he loved the Edmund Fitzgerald song. Elaine Bennis. It's a good song, dude. That's kind of something we missed. When was the last great song? I mean, not just a catchy beat. There's plenty of that. They've got that down to a computer
Hasn't been one
software.
in years.
A long time, dude. A long
Well,
time.
I'm a big fan of funk. So Uptown Funk from Bruno Mars. I love that song, even though they played the death out of it. I like it.
Fair
I think
enough.
it'll be around
No,
for a
no,
long time.
Bruno's good at making catchy stuff, but here's the thing about Bruno Mars. Well, for me, the only I can't really listen to him on the radio. I have to see him live or see him on a video or something.
Yeah, he's
'cause
great live.
He's amazing.
Fantastic.
He and his boys are so well practiced. It's I appreciate it. But here's the thing about
Well,
Bruno.
they can actually. Well, they're like old school. They can actually play their instruments while they're dancing,
Oh yeah,
and it's amazing. Their synchronicity. It's cool.
it is cool. But here's the thing about Bruno, and I'm sure that Rabbit will agree with me. What Bruno does is he takes old songs, he twists them slightly, and then makes them his own. That's what he does. He doesn't actually write anything original or unique at all. It's all taken from other things. There's nothing unique about Bruno Mars at all. But
Yeah, he
you
should do
know,
concert.
it's very catchy though. What do you think, Rabbit?
I
You
know what
guys,
you're saying.
you guys
No, I
ever
know what
seen
you're
Honeymoon?
saying.
You guys ever seen Honeymoon in Vegas?
Yes, yes.
Do you
That
remember? Do you
movie's
remember?
fantastic.
Do you remember the little Elvis in Hawaii?
Yeah, that's
Oh
him.
God,
Yeah,
I kind of,
That's
yeah,
that's
yeah.
that's Bruno Mars.
yeah. Just
And
a
he's
little
like 4
cute
years
thing.
old.
You have to remember, right? I'm not necessarily 100% agreeing with Chester.
Of course you are.
No, I mean you're not wrong though about. I mean, there hasn't been a great music, well, even anything. I mean, normally you have a great music movement, like once, like every 10 years, right? Something new, like the 70s, 80s, 90s. 2000 didn't really hit anything on the head, and this year's, shit.
Yeah, no, it was a Skrillex movement, and everybody's like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah, well, that's what the aughts were. They were the return of heavy metal is really what it was, which is all well and good. I mean,
I don't feel like heavy metal ever went away. To be fair,
well,
No.
it didn't, not like the other genres. That's fair, but they had a big time lull there in the '90s, and all we got was frickin' Dawkins.
90s. There's a lot of good heavy metal in there. What about Pantera? I know they started in the 80s, but
Well, late '90s, but we got some heavy metal back.
Metallica?
But, come on, shall not talk about Metallica's corporate years. Thank you, sir.
no, the
Jesus.
Metallica went shit. I'm gonna go. But no, yeah, there was some good metal that came out. There was, nowadays there's some really good metal. I'll admit that.
But
There's
you know
a
what
lot
I
of
mean.
shit there.
I mean, just great songwriting, some great stories, some interest. Even a
There
new
isn't.
movement, right, would be
No,
great.
there is no new movements. There's no originality, and a lot of the music has been done before and just rinsed and repeated.
Yeah.
A lot of it in all genres. I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure even the jazz you do. I mean, I'm sure you're like, I wish we'd have done something. You play something like this is great, but it's not as good as it could be. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
the same when I write stuff. I'm like, this is good. I like my song, but it's not, the thing that it could be.
Well,
we're not pioneers of music, I suppose. I know it's hard to.
no, that we're
Maybe
not.
2020 will bring something new. You never know.
Well, here's
It's been
the thing.
shit, hasn't it? So.
Well, here's the thing I found about that though, Rabbit, is I've written a bunch of songs in my life, and the only ones that catch that people like are the ones that are simple. When you get too
that's true.
complicated, when
Yeah.
you get too musical, the musicians appreciate it, but the crowd doesn't get it. Yeah.
It has to be simple. It has to have that hook.
Yeah.
Lyrics especially have to be relatable as well. I don't know. Yeah, you have to think about the masses, which is hard to do when you're writing songs for yourself. I don't write songs for other people, but I write quite simple songs in one of my band, and people like it. So,
Well, I think the most popular song I've had, and I've been playing it for years, and almost 20 years, it's a jazz pop. It's a pop jazz ballad, and it's a simple A minor ninth progression.
I didn't realize there was such a thing as pop jazz.
It is. Oh, there definitely is. Yeah,
No, that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I suppose when you think about it a bit.
Kenny G puts on a great show.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure.
It's embarrassing to say it, but yeah.
Well, now Adrian does mention the draw along. We do hope you guys draw along every time. We love to have that. We love to look at it. We're doing the Fifth Element today, and you could do your art, your take on it. You don't have to be a great artist. Just go over to Twitter and put it in hashtag DNQFE. Once again, hashtag DNQFE, and drop it in there. We'll take a look at it at the end of the show. We'd love to do that. And of course, Fifth Element's a great, fun thing to interact with, and we'd love to see what your take on it. And I know there'll be lots of Mila Jovovich, but it's all right because she's a sexy girl. She's a sexy girl, and she's a mama. Let me go over here to chat because there's been a lot of commotion over here, so I need to kind of catch up. Let's see. Thank you for that, Adrian. Joe says, don't forget the Twinkie Factory in Natick. Oh, God. Junkyard Dunn says, oddly enough, Queen was my first concert, of course. They had Paul Rogers.
Lucky fucker.
Yeah, dude. Even with Paul Rogers. Paul Rogers is another absolutely phenomenal singer, by the way. But I always catch people off guard when I say that. They're like, "How old are you?" Well, I never saw Queen, any kind of incarnation of Queen, but I do. My
dad
first
saw it, and yeah.
Well, I'm kind of
Tim-
curious what you guys have to say in your answer because my first actual, professional concert that I ever went to was Ozzy Osbourne's Blizzard of Oz,
You'll
1982,
love Manchester.
83 maybe.
You'll love it.
Well, what is it, Rabbit?
Marilyn Manson's Antichrist Superstar tour when I was
Oh, wow.
16.
Oh, wow.
I'd seen it, but that, I mean, I've seen a lot of other bands since then. Obviously, I've seen almost all the bands I've ever liked. But yeah, Marilyn Manson. It was hardly anybody there. It was nearly empty. They had a band supporting them was called Pissed On.
Oh, that's
it was
name.
great.
That's a perfect
Oh
name.
yeah, it was a really good gig, but it was really like hardly anyone there. Wow. People didn't know him. He literally just released Antichrist Superstar, so that was the album that made it for him, right?
Oh, was it? Oh, there you go. I've heard some of his albums. I've never seen him live, but I kind of like some of his music.
Back in the day, dude, they were fucking amazing live. Before he became a weirdo and drunk.
Well, he became
Before he got into steampunk.
It's
before he was steampunk. That's right. Yeah.
Before that. So, what is the your first ever concert you ever went to, guys? So let's start with Amran.
Probably the one presidents of the United States of America.
Oh, they are so good live, dude. They're so good live.
Yeah, they came to Brisbane years ago. It was back in the 90s, and
Is this a punk band or something?
You don't know the presidents of the United States? Jesus Christ! Dude.
I know the dead.
You must know the song "Peaches" and "Lump."
He's been gone a long time.
You must have heard "Lump." I mean, seriously, it's a radio song. That is.
I thought that was like.
I'm getting
Nirvana.
angry now because you don't know who they are.
I thought that was Nirvana.
Is he taking the piss, or? I'm pretty sure he's taking the piss now. Fuck you, Chester.
There we go.
I win again. All right. So, Eric, what's the first concert you ever went to, dude?
Yeah, I can't say.
Why can't you say?
You guys will make fun of me.
Barbra Streisand.
Oh.
I get it. It's all right.
Where's it's Paula Abdul.
Oh, I thought I was going to say Take That or something. Backstreet Boys.
Well, here's your saving grace, Eric. Did you go with a girl?
Oh, yes, I did.
Well, then you're fine. You're fine. It's okay.
No, also,
I still don't think it counts.
It was Paula Abdul's birthday, and Emilio Estevez was still married to her at the time, and he came out on stage with a cake.
Oh, it's kind of cool to see Emilio Estevez, I suppose.
Yeah, that was a highlight of the
That's
show.
about it.
Well, the thing is Abdullah is really small lady, but I still think Estevez must have been small next to her.
Oh, yeah, he's tiny little dude, too.
Tiny, isn't he? Yeah.
Very, very tiny. Well, all right. So we have Abdullah, and what about you, Elrod? What's the first concert you ever saw? Let me guess. I'm going to guess. I'm going to say it was the Animals.
What? What? I have met Eric Burden, but I've never seen him perform.
Oh, that's interesting. Well,
he gave me a Coke and a smile. He was a nice guy.
Oh, that's nice. So, what was your first concert, sir?
I have no idea. You know what it is, obviously.
Too many drugs.
It's not Take That. It's even better.
It's Wham.
It's even better. No.
The Bank.
There's only one concert any of us can ever go to and be proud of, and that's Celine Dion.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
After that, you can't listen to any other music because, my God.
Okay.
It's wonderful.
All right. Rabbit already answered. Zach, what's your first thing you ever saw?
Oh, God. Let me search my memory from... Oh, man. I've been going to concerts since I was super small. No, POD.
It was the same concert.
Oh, no, that's a shame. Sorry. Let me say that.
POD?
I don't like it.
Yeah, POD. Haven't you ever heard of POD?
No.
Pod.
Not POD, but POD.
What the hell's a POD?
Oh, my God.
Don't listen to him. It's fine.
How long you been in Japan now?
20 years.
the reason
Well, I've been in
I
Asia
ate
26
Tide Pod.
years, so.
Good Lord. Just look
They
up.
were a Christian metal band, right?
Oh, Christian metal.
Yeah, like-
I'm all about
They were
that.
better than Creed, but, they were still
Yeah,
terrible.
Creed.
Yeah, that's a good Creed impression.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You've Scott Stapp alone.
you take me?
All right, I'm
Little
searching.
chipmunk.
No one's a fan.
I'm searching Pod. Hold on a second here. It's a 90s grunge band. All right.
POD were not a 90s grunge band
No,
at
not to
all.
say, no. Listen
They
to
were
their
a
early
steampunk
stuff.
band,
They
obviously.
literally have one that's called Snuff the Punk.
Well, they're
Snuff
either
the Punk.
they're either a grunge band or a pop metal band. From the look of
They're a
them.
bit of both.
Pop metal
They've
was
been
about
both.
right.
Yeah, they've been both places. They've been everywhere.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Never heard of
Yeah.
them.
At one point, they were Southern metal, and that was really weird.
Wow. I don't even know that. I
Yeah.
don't know even know how to take that. Goodness gracious. How about you, Slick? Which first concert you ever saw?
I was actually fairly young. I was 14. My cousin, who was 17, took me to Van Halen, the 1984
Oh,
album.
That's cool.
Van
Nice.
Halen or Van Hagar?
Van Halen.
Nice.
Good.
Van Hagar. Wow.
Van
Yeah, that's
Hagar
what
was
it's
later on. It's when once David Lee Roth left.
Yeah, no,
Van
I
Hagar
remember it
jumped in and got
vividly.
Van Halen, so.
But your first concert was Van Halen or Van Hagar? Which one?
Van
Van
Halen,
Halen.
the
Oh, okay. Well,
1984 tour.
You're righteous then. You're good. I just wanted to make sure, if I had to chastise you or not,
I like Van Hagar.
No, shut up. Goodness gracious.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
Oh, no.
I saw lots of
I can
boobs.
imagine, yeah.
Van Halen's badass, dude. I've seen him several
I
times.
saw lots of boobs at 14, and I
Good.
didn't tell my mom.
That's when you
Yeah,
need to see him,
about it.
sir. Gets the hair starting to grow.
Yeah, I saw a lot.
Girls
at
call
that.
no.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Well, I got to get back over the chat because I'm way, way behind. But that was a good one, Junkyard Done. Thank you very much. Pablo says, he says, don't listen to Chester. Make the breast bigger. No, Pablo. Joe says,
Bigger.
greatest song by
everyone.
greatest song by whose standards? I found a lot of great songs in recent years. Well, name them because I haven't seen anything but route pop crap.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it is there's not a market now. I mean,
Yeah, that could be the problem. Yeah, that's fair
it's
enough.
not like
Good
before where we
bands.
all listen to the same thing. Like everyone listens to different things now. There's so many avenues to get stuff.
I imagine there's probably good bands I
Like
just
there
haven't
is no
heard.
mainstream. As much as there is a mainstream, there isn't one.
Yeah.
I don't think that's not really the important thing. It's just like it could be mainstream or not. It's just no one writes good music anymore, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
they
if
do, but
or
it's
you
not
never
like
gonna hear it.
epicness.
Yeah.
Pablo,
even know
quit
if
picking
you
on my
do it.
cousin. Damn it. Joe said David Gilmour's new song, Yes, I Have Ghosts. Oh, okay.
I mean, I like Ginger, the new metal band. Well, it's not a new metal, but it's a metal band female fronted from Yugoslavia, somewhere like. But like, they're fucking amazing. If you like that kind of music, but that's
Yeah.
it's not something like the last big thing was pretty much Nirvana was the last big thing. It was alternative, but it was like not at the same time.
Well,
You know what I mean? Like everybody got into it. It was like the Beatles. It's like that. It's such big things. We don't have those kind of things
the
anymore.
breakthrough.
Well, the problem with
Yeah, that's it.
Nirvana was because I hated it, but you had to admit it.
Fuck you, Chester.
No, you had to because it was good music, dude. It was.
I
Really
love
good music,
Nirvana.
Mm-hmm.
but I
Well, for
hated
Nirvana,
it.
I'd never have picked up a guitar. Nevermind
really?
wasn't a great album, but every other album was amazing.
No, it's really
the
good
favorite
music,
song?
dude.
What's the favorite song?
Well, my favorite song of Nirvana, I don't know. I don't know. Sappy, maybe? Love Sappy, that's a great song. It's hard. But anything that's not off the album is mostly...
The concert I missed that I've always regretted it. I was leaving to serve my church, and my friends went, and when I went in to do service, I just missed going to Stevie Ray Vaughan, and I never got to see him.
Oh,
wow. I played with Stevie, right?
Yeah, you told
what
me, and
sucked
I'm
about
still
Stevie Ray Vaughan,
irritated by
right?
it.
Nothing.
What was that?
You know what sucked about Stevie Ray
Oh,
Vaughan?
here we go. Sex joke, I'm sure.
Helicopters.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, back to the chat. Joe says Mastodons crack the sky. Mastodon's not a bad band, actually.
I
They're
like
not bad.
Mastodon.
Not my
Yeah,
kind of
they're all right.
Yeah, I like Mastodon. Yeah. It's easier to say there's no great songs than it is to take the time to find them. That's a fair point, Joe.
Yeah.
I would agree. There's probably is some good music. It just never crosses in front of me. It's fair. That's probably true. Pablo says music is not relevant anymore. That's a sad comment, dude.
It's
Joe,
very sad.
yeah, Joe says if you're not finding anything that moves you, you're not looking hard enough. I don't know about that, dude. I I do a lot of hunting for music, looking for covers that I can do and ideas of things that I can create for the band because my band it depends on the set we're doing, but I can do anything from 50-50 to 80-20 when it comes to cover and originals. So I'm always hunting. I'm always hunting something because my voice range, saxophone's no problem, but my voice range is very narrow. So I have to find something that I can sing comfortably and therefore I can sing it well. If it's outside of my
Well, for
range,
covers,
I'm
you know.
screwed. Yeah. I don't have a great voice. I don't have that kind of voice that you could just do anything. I wish I did. So I'm constantly hunting, to be honest with you, dude. But I just haven't found anything. If you have suggestions, let me know. I'd try it out. I love music. Let's see here.
Mila Jovovich in her debut album, I would say, is wonderful.
Well, thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you,
Back to the
Rod,
topic.
for taking music so seriously. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, sir.
What? I'm talking about Mila Jovovich.
We are-
Her single "Slim Pickings" is my favorite song.
Oh God, that goodness gracious. Joe says,
I actually did like there's a group called and Taylor Momsen, who was she was an actress. She's in a group called The Pretty Reckless, and I actually like their music. And
that's cool.
It-
Yeah, I agree with everything that Joe's saying in here. Actually, I just wish there were more of a format. The problem we're seeing with so many things is everything has been taken over by corporate. It's just hard to find things, dude. You're just getting constantly inundated with the corporate speak of everything, including music. So, but I
You know what's
agree
the
with you,
biggest
Joe.
shame though?
Yeah.
You know what the biggest shame is though? It's like, you know, there was this boom of social medias, and there was one social media called Peer Volume, and it
Uh-huh.
was just literally a place for musicians to gather and share their music and stuff, and it literally was just a social media based around that. And the
That's what
amount of
MySpace started as.
yeah, but like they went all weird. But Peer Volume
Mhm.
did really just focused on music, and the amount of awesome indie bands that were there kept me going through high school. And when they finally went all crappy corporate and they sold, I think they sold to MySpace, like their whole entire platform.
Oh wow.
And it just went downhill. It just sucked, but it was amazing. Like all this music that was coming out of there that was really good too. Like, you know, that's where people were finding, you know, like I need a singer and a bassist and everything like that, and you'd have tracks on there and you could find each other. It was super cool.
There's a lot of stuff starting now online. To be honest with you, a lot of Nottingham. There's a big group on Facebook at the minute for Nottingham musicians and music, and trying to help all the grassroots venues and music studios and bands, and everyone's helping promote each other because no one gets anywhere anymore because no one's gigged for a fucking year.
That's true, dude. Yeah, like I said, I only did the jazz concert just recently. Other than that, I haven't done anything this year. Although my bands talk about actually having a practice tonight. That sounds nice. We'll see what happens. But it looks like I've pissed Joe off to no end. Trying to draw along, but you got me riled up with the hot takes tonight. All right, sorry about that. I apologize. Yeah. Just bad Chester. Bad Chester. What are you thinking, Chester? Let's see. My sketchbook says, so in what elevators do they play your music, Chester? Well, to be fair, I have done backtracking for a lot of albums when I was younger, actually. But as far as stuff over here, I do have a few places some of my songs play in elevators, and sadly, they are actual elevator music. Good dear. Yeah.
Oh dear God, no!
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Money's money, rabbit.
I've never done it, but no.
Don't
Don't play a saxophone, I mean, but that's the trouble.
Yeah, I do play sax, but it was a sad moment for me when I walked into the elevator and heard my music, though. It was sad.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
It's like, it's all these
Oh, hey.
kids
You have one old Asian lady in there with you, and you're just like, tapping to your own song, and then you look at her and you're like, I wrote this, and she's just like, I went out of here. Want nothing to do with you.
Yeah, I would never
Crazy guy.
admit such a thing in public,
Crazy guy.
sir. No, I wouldn't do that.
This is
No.
mine. I was afraid of that.
Yeah. Let me see if I catch up a little bit. Lump, people going to lump and they're yelling at me. They didn't get the joke either. Sorry, Creed actually can sing compared to POD. Ooh, fighting words, I think.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh, dear. He was trying so hard to be like Pearl Jam and Eddie Vedder, but he just can't. I think they forgot that Eddie
like,
Vedder could sing.
I think Eddie Vedder sounds like, "'Cause I'm feeling rama lama lama ding dong." That's what he sounds like
That's
to me
true.
every
Oh,
time.
yeah,
Llama
kinda.
llama ding dong.
Yeah.
Pablo.
Pablo from South America says Nirvana was crap. All right, thank you, Pablo.
Okay, that's fine. I don't really care. Don't really
Yeah, I'm
care.
not going to argue.
Nirvana.
I've met a lot of people that say that. They're just wrong. That's just how you.
Now, I
Take
don't
it.
like Nirvana either, but you can't deny the music, dude. There's some great musicality going on with that band, dude.
Or what they did for the music industry
fair.
as well, and people.
Well, they
You
created
know what the problem with
a
Nirvana
genre.
was, right?
Death, shotguns, drugs,
Shotguns.
hole, women.
Shotguns.
Oh,
I
shotguns.
mentioned Hole. That was a fucking.
My sketch
Don't get me
says
started on
Nirvana
that
was
shit.
rated. Goodness gracious. Let's see. Junkard Dunn says, I like Pretender by Higedan, Japanese pop, but has a good hook. Well, okay. There's a channel I follow on YouTube, Joe says, Prog Rock Doc, that brings out some nice prog stuff never heard before and might never have heard. I do like prog rock. I listen to it from time to time. Let's see here. If it weren't for the spontaneous community, Chester, who plays the triangle in your band? Well, that would be the drummer.
Does he also play the cowbell?
He does.
Cowbell.
He plays a
Need
mean
more
cowbell. Would you like to
Need more
audition my
cowbell.
sketchbook? Well, yeah, I'll give you a shot, dude. I'll give you a shot, but it's stiff competition, brother.
It's
Actually, I'm curious, Rabbit. In your drummers, you have a drummer that plays a tight kit or an expanded kit?
Yeah. Well, I have more than one drummer, and I don't know. Explain it in more detail. What you mean exactly?
Well, for instance, when I used to do a lot of jazz, Buddy Rich was the big thing forever. He's like the king of drummers, right? But they would want to emulate Buddy. So what they would do was have a bass drum, one tom, one snare, a hi hat, and a crash. That's it.
Oh God! You try telling my drummer to have one tom, he'd probably punch you.
Yeah, well, that's my point.
He's a metal drummer now. No, right. Well, my drummer in my main band, he has one tom, one snare, and all that. But
Yeah.
my drummer who's in the, I don't know. Just say, I've got two drummers in one band. Not that they both play the drums, but one uses one tom like that. One uses two tom like a full kit, like a metal kit. But I suppose it depends on. But they both play very differently as well.
Yeah. Well, I was just curious because my drummer he's a Neil Peart fan, so he's got like 58 toms and 5,000 crashes. And,
Oh God, no! Yeah, there's no need for that.
It's just ridiculous.
how many pedals
dude.
does he have though?
Going
Good
to
question.
gigs with shit like that is
Only
fucking
two.
nightmare.
He's very
Only two pedals.
Yeah, just one for the bass and one for the hi hat. He's one of those
Wow.
crazy guys that's real strict about it. Yeah,
He doesn't do a double pedal.
he
For his
does.
bass?
That's the point. He does it
Okay.
without the
No,
double.
for his
Yeah.
bass. No, for his bass.
A double kick.
No,
Yeah.
he does double kicks, but he does it without a double pedal.
Yeah, so he does his thing. Yeah, I get
Oh.
it.
Yeah.
Well, my drummer has to do now because his double kick died. But that's good. That shows good technique.
He's a good drummer. Yeah. But it's ridiculous. He takes forever to set up. That's all right. I'm easy. I just grab my saxophone and walk on stage. Easy for me.
Yeah, that's the same. Like when
And
you're
then the
guitar. I mean,
real-
I sing and play guitar. It's easy.
Has anybody ever sabotaged your reed?
Why would someone sabotage my reed?
Because that was a thing that we did in band.
Okay. You talking about
He-
junior high school or something?
No, yeah.
Oh, there you go. That explains a lot.
There you
then.
go.
Yeah,
Yep.
there it is.
Oh, we got that. Well, we're talking about.
Oh,
music
we
still?
got an hour in like 40 minutes, I guess. Hour and 40 minutes.
Okay.
But no, I never had anyone do that. But I always carry extra in my pocket anyway.
Wait, no, wait. That doesn't make sense. How long do we have left?
Oh, we have 40 minutes left. No, more than that.
That makes so much more sense.
An hour and 40 minutes.
I was going to
Jeez.
say, well, I should have done something completely
Like,
different.
where does time go?
Yeah. Let's see. Joe says, bless Eddie Vedder for making it okay to sing like a man again instead of falsetto balladless Robert Plant hair metal clones. Well, I get your point, and I do agree with you. But the thing about Plant was he could sing in his falsetto clearly and cleanly. So many of these singers today, their falsetto is weak as shit. That's the problem. That's the
It's
problem.
because everyone nowadays is trying to emulate somebody they think's amazing instead of finding their own voice.
That's fair. Yeah, but the falsettos I hear these days are so weak. They're pathetically weak, dude. I don't get it. That's not music, but whatever. But bless Eddie Vedder. Joe says Robert Fripp took away Bill Bruford's cymbals in the 80s, minimalize. Oh, okay. Usually supposed to rehearse where there are drums already set up. Well, I have my own studio, and of course, there's a set of drums set up in there. I'm talking about when we go to do like a street festival or if we do like a kind of a stadium type of gig, you're always going to have drums set up. But if we do like a street festival or if there's like a live house, like a lounge type of thing, we go early, of course, and to get all the setup done. I'm just saying it takes him forever to do it. Is my point.
You don't normally have to take your breakables and stuff, though. Still, I mean, I've never played a gig where everything's there. Something's
No.
always missing.
There's always something missing. Yeah, I always carry in the in the truck. We always have extra monitors because that's one thing that you never get enough of. So many of these PA setups, they got your speakers.
That's so true.
Yeah, they get all that stuff, but they don't actually have a monitor for you, and it drives me crazy because I'm the one up there singing, playing saxophone.
Oh god, yeah.
And
You
I
can't sing without a monitor.
No, I can't hear shit, dude. I do love the fact that I'm sitting here looking at Eric, and he has remembered the cymbal rocks. Good on you, sir.
Do you know which one that is?
That right there would be water.
Yeah,
Look
she's
at
sitting on the
anybody
water.
else's picture.
I get it, dude. I got
Are
it.
you trying to say she's wet?
Well, you had to put that little drop of water on there, so she found a way.
Oh
She found a
my
way.
gosh.
Chiboom.
She just thought about him. Thought about Bruce Willis.
Yeah, he's sexy. Of course, your Mila is rather thick, Eric.
Yeah, she's a little thicker. Yeah.
She's nowhere near
She's
skinny
amazing.
enough. You gotta be skinnier, sir.
Oh,
Nope.
so I found out something last night that if I consume enough alcohol, I become Armoron.
Oh, you do.
Oh my God, Zach was so funny listening to him last night.
Yeah.
Oh man, I skipped it. I should have watched now. I
Yeah,
was going to
everybody-
say what you're doing, but I know I saw a McDonald's hat.
No, we were doing like,
Remembered you.
what was her name? Gina?
No, I
whatever
wasn't
her name
about
is?
armor on now.
Gina Carano.
Yeah, you were doing
Yeah,
the
we're-
Mandalorian chick.
Yeah, and I was drawing it, but I guess I couldn't tell what was going on because like when it came out, man, she was thick.
She was. I mean, she's a thicker lady.
Yeah, but like Armoron's was like all
She's-
conservative compared to mine. I was like, hey.
No, Gino's definitely a wide lady. But let's see here. My sketchbook says, Chester, do you do music production? Yeah, I do. I do a lot of stuff, mainly like live house things. I got a couple of gigs a year that are bigger. Probably the biggest one I do is about 5,000 people, so it's not huge, But
That's
it's fun
5,000
though.
more people than I do.
Huh?
So that's 5,000 more people than I do.
Yeah, but you don't own a production company.
No, I don't.
Yeah, Yeah. So
Maybe one day, Chester.
maybe one
One
day
day.
you work on it. Yeah, no, I think the biggest event I ever produced was like 15,000, but that's not normal at all. That was just I don't know why that was, but it was. Actually, I was worked my
Did
ass
you
off
play
that
in
day.
front of 15? Did you play in front of 15?
Oh, me
Till they
playing?
enlisted him, yeah.
The most I've ever played in front of my life was 120 some thousand.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's when he was the saxophonist for Aha.
No, actually, the biggest event I played was oddly enough was with the Boston Pops at the Westerly Festival. Strangely enough, it wasn't rock and roll at all. It was a classical event. They even did the what's that song Americans like with the cannons and stuff for the 4th of July? Damn it, what's that song?
Jailhouse Rock.
Dun, da, 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 da. You know that one.
The overture. What's it called? William Tell Overture. Is
William
that
Tell Overture. That one, yeah.
Yeah.
No, William Tell Overture is the Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger.
Dun, 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 dun. There we go.
Well,
like that
whatever.
one, too.
You guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, no, it is what it is. Let's see here. I thought Zach was going to pass out when he started laughing so hard he couldn't breathe and his face was beet red. All right, I missed something.
It was the highlight of that show because
It
the
was.
rest of
It was
sounded like
great.
a bunch of people who wanted to kill each other.
What? Weren't they having fun?
I don't know. It didn't come off as fun. It came off as
The
antagonistic.
1812 Overture.
Yeah, thank you, Ray Thulu and Sky Marshall. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it was the Boston Pops. That was a good night, though. I have fond memories of that night. Let's see. Becoming Amaran. Stop, Chester. She can be thick. No, she can't. No.
Yeah, she can.
Don't you mess with my Mila. Don't you do it.
She can be so thick.
Mila is a pipe cleaner, man.
She is a pipe cleaner. Yes, she is. But I am going to get myself some coffee. I don't have Booster here to turn it over to, so I guess I got to turn it over to Slick. So Slick, can you do the
Okay.
job?
I can hold down the fort.
You can.
Go, Slim.
Okay. Don't
All
make
right.
Zach cry, please.
Huh?
Why would I do that? I love
Wait.
Zach.
Okay.
Wait,
All right.
wait,
Well,
wait,
you're in
wait, I
charge,
just
Slick.
got
I'm
back.
going to
What?
get coffee.
Huh?
Later.
He's like,
Why would I do such a thing to Zach? It makes no sense whatsoever.
now I feel like
That's just so
crying.
mean.
Now I feel like
Zach.
crying. Why am I crying?
Because you're a pussy.
Oh shit.
Cat.
I'm kidding. Yeah, pussycat. You're a cool pussycat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, let's look at what we got here. Let's take a gander at what I'm seeing. Armoron, as usual, it has very voluptuous people. And is she the McDonald's girl? Is that what that is?
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
a redraw of that scene.
Yeah. Right on. Cool enough. I'm gonna go back, take another look at the next person. Not as good as Chester is at just plover. So I'm just I'm looking at what you guys have. Who am I looking at here? Tell who this is. Apologies. E. Hawkins.
That's me.
I believe that's who that is.
I'll zoom out so you can see a little better.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. Oh, nice. She is kind of thick though for Lilu.
Yeah, for Lilu, she's pretty thick. Yeah.
She's with child.
Yeah, it's all right.
This is after Bruce
She's
knocked her up.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose,
The
yeah.
sequel.
After they discovered that fifth element. And,
The twin element.
that's right. So yeah. Which element is that she's sitting on top of? Is that
It
fire?
is water.
It's water. She's wet. Oh yeah. All right. Good. Right on.
Whap.
Let's look at this young gentleman here. We got one Doom Rabbit, and that looks more Lilu-esque, I think. I can get she's nice and thin, and she's you do kind of a manga style, right?
Well, normally I do like proper paintings and portraits, but figured I'd go the manga style today.
Oh, cool. Right on.
He knows what the audience likes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to see a girl dress up just in those suspenders. Just in those alone. Be fun.
The slingshot. It's
Yeah,
a
the
slingshot.
slingshot.
Yeah. Over the top of
See-
over the top of full clothing, yeah, like a shirt and pants with a slingshot over the top of it. Yeah. Need to see more of that.
We got Zach here with Ruby Rod and the stewardess, I believe, or the flight attendant, depending on how PC you want to get. And that's just, I think they're having negotiations just before the takeoff.
Oh yeah. Oh baby.
This is one of those films I actually did see in the theater, and
Yeah.
it captured my imagination. You know, I was in my 20s in the 90s, and I love a lot of 90s movies because they just were a lot more freer than I think to make stuff than they are now in what they could go for. You'd never get like a Fight Club today. It never
No.
happened. I don't think you might. I don't think you would. Well, maybe not ever get like a Pulp Fiction again.
Oh no, not at all.
And I'm not sure you would get now a movie, say like because of certain things. Maybe it depends on how it was marketed, but my brain's not working. What's Keanu Reeves is in it, and he's Neo. What the fuck is the name of
Matrix?
it?
Matrix.
God damn it! What is? I'm getting old, and I have Alzheimer's.
Point Break.
Yes, yes, The Matrix. I don't know. I know a lot of like trans people use The Matrix as like their magnum opus, but I don't know if it would get
You
made
would get
today.
Matrix now. It's
The
bland enough.
directors do that, yeah. The directors who
Yeah.
are now women.
Yeah,
There's some ugly women.
You would never
Yeah.
you would never get Fifth Element. You would,
Yeah,
but
I don't think
everything would be brown and bland.
Yeah, well, and there's so
no
much
humor.
stuff in it now that there's so much stuff in it now that would be objectionable.
Yeah,
that,
like them telling jokes. It would be everybody would be dour and very serious, and it would just
There's
be
a
bad.
lot of things that I loved about the 80s and 90s films that I
There'd be no
have a hard time
imagination,
finding.
period, if they made it now.
The creativity is gone from Hollywood, in my opinion.
Yeah, it'd be like,
I've-
look at the new Dune. It's just like brown. People in like motorcycle outfits. Didn't even bother with costumes. Just like, ugh.
Yeah, they didn't go and like try to figure out a still suit. Just do it
No,
properly.
they're just like, you know what? We can go to the motorcycle shop and just buy like a motocross outfit, and yeah, there it is. There's our costume. Yay!
Yeah, I think the only things that we're going to see creativity for possibly a long time is people with drive and passion to do something like an auteur, cinematically speaking. And it's going to be they're going to have to be creative because they're not going to have a lot of money to play with. And I think the same thing goes with like comics and stuff. But when you're making a film, and I've worked in film and television for a while before I had to kind of pull back. It takes it's like this kind of gestalt creature when you're doing a production, and if you don't have kind of a flexibility when you're on when you have limited funds, you'll never make anything really good because of the fact that you won't have money to throw at it unless you can find a creative alternative. And occasionally you'll find something fun where they didn't have that. There was a movie called Bounty Hunter by these guys. It's basically kind of a satirical mix of like the Road Warrior and that basically the Road Warrior. But it was almost a comic movie, and then the reason why they did it is the way they did it is because they didn't have any money to approximate. And even though a lot of people haven't seen it, it's one of those ones it's like a diamond in the rough. Like if you see it once,
It's
you're
like why horror movies always do well, because they have like no budget, so they're forced to be creative.
exactly. And horror movies, you can make a horror movie that will make money because it always kind of has a ready-made audience.
You can
that
always
wants to
find, like, if
experience.
you want to make it scary, you don't need gore, so you can find a
No.
way around that expense. You can always find a way with horror.
Yeah. Whereas like with something like action, to do it properly takes lots of time and setup.
Lots of money.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
now digitally you can do like your squibs and your like
yeah,
all
you
of
can
your
do
gun
that, but
stuff
like
can be done in the computer, but to make it look good takes a lot of time.
right. And but,
Because I mean, even
if
like
you're gonna have
huge budget movies do like the digital firing of guns now, and you can always tell. You're like, oh man, that
you
muzzle
can tell.
flash was like 10 seconds after he shot the gun,
Yeah,
kind of thing.
there's nothing that really approximates, even now with all the effects that they have, that approximates really good practical effects. Or
Oh
if
no,
you do
the
that,
next Citizen Kane is going to come from YouTube.
yeah, probably.
It won't come from a studio. It'll come from a kid in his basement.
I mean, I have a friend who worked in the industry for 25 years doing practical effects, and basically, for the most part, um, yeah, Hollywood has dried up for him. He does all kinds of other artistic stuff, so he can kind of make it. But like that practical side of things has kind of gone away. And his idea is that it's the mixture of practical and CG together, which is
Yep.
like a great happy medium. But now that they
That's
don't
what
want to
brings us
do
back to tonight. Fifth Element
correct.
is the perfect, like, that nothing in that movie looks fake. There's a
No,
lot of digital, and you'll never know because they use it where it's needed, not
it's
because it was
seamless,
easy.
and and they do it in a beautiful way that has held up for a long time. Over 20 years now.
Because they
Like
took the
my friend,
time to do it. Like, it's funny because if you look at the movies that had digital, like a lot of CGI, pre like 2000, they hold up better than stuff after 2000.
oh sure. I mean, well, look at something
Because they
like
had to take a year to like figure it out, and like and
well,
they wanted to make it blend. Like now it's
well,
just like, just as fast as you can do it, just turn it out.
look at the look at the effects in something, say, like Blade Runner. Blade Runner was made in
Hmm
1979, and it's still, when you watch, I mean, some of the things are a little dated, but like the visuals are not. The visuals are still impactful, and especially if you see them on a like a wide screen, like a projected
Oh yeah.
wide screen. They're amazing. Say something like Independence Day. Now, you say what you will about the goofiness of the story, the practical effects of that film are amazing. There's another movie like have you guys ever seen The Long Kiss Goodnight with
Yeah,
Samuel L. Jackson?
yeah.
Do you guys remember when they
Yeah.
blow up the bridge in that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, my friend that I was talking about built all the miniatures, all the scale miniatures of the cars and the truck and the bridge itself. And then they were standing out in the middle of the Mojave Desert when, like, it was like 4 scale. So it was like a fourth the size of the original bridge that was there in Niagara. And they blew it up. And he said they were standing like quarter-mile away, and it still burned like the eyebrows off some people. And that was the kind of special effects they did. This magnificent, and they had like something like 20 different camera angles as they shot this. They blew up this big construction they had made out there. And nobody. How many times do you see that today, where they'll spend the time and the effort and the energy to do something for a movie that will give you that kind of effect?
Well, the movie The Lighthouse, that one that guy, he has them build like they built that lighthouse and they built the whole entire thing.
Sure. Yeah,
So
yeah.
to make it of the era and everything like that, like he was a super stickler about those sort of details, and so it's like there are people out there that will go through the trouble. I think my biggest was Starship Troopers, looking at those models and the space and everything. It was so strange and cool is that they actually got the blacks to be correct. You know what I mean? And it never pops. It never, and you never get taken
No
out.
one
You know how
puts
like
the blacks in a corner, Zach. No one.
I would just think if Chester was here, he would take that a total different direction.
Yeah.
Blackface. Blackface.
I don't mean
So
to
we were
interrupt,
talking
but I
movies,
do have a
sorry.
question though. Just real quick, because you guys know I'm an illiterate boomer. I'm over here on the Twitter doing Booster's job, and I put in the twitter.com/DNQFE, and I see the page, but Booster usually clicks on a thing that says like new or recent or something like that. I don't see that. Where am I supposed to go?
To hell?
Are you searching for the DM?
I did. I searched for it. Yes, I did.
Hold on. I have to look myself.
You let me know.
Hashtag.
I created the straw poll, though. I did that.
Oh.
Wow.
It will say latest right under the search bar.
Yeah, I
Straw
don't see
poll
that.
and number feud.
You see
most
top?
copied. Day.
No, I see tweets and replies, media, and likes.
I think you're in the wrong spot.
Probably.
Click home.
Yep. Okay, I clicked home. All right.
Okay, now in the right hand top, there'll be search Twitter.
Yeah.
With hashtag DNQFE.
Hashtag DNQFE. Okay.
Would also be known as the pound sign for me and you. And Slick. Okay, now do you see latest?
Oh, I do. I do. I
It
see.
is. All right.
All right. All right. Cool.
Thank you,
So-
Culligan.
All right. So there's one in here. So we need more. People get drawing.
Good one.
It's a good one, but we need more. So all of you who are not doing the hashtag DNQFE draw along, get to it. And Pablo, I have a
I'm
question for you,
sorry.
sir. Why aren't you in here?
Yeah, I asked that whenever we were doing the cheesecake challenge. Why aren't you in here?
Yeah,
He's like,
why?
I always I have to draw like commissions and stuff, and I'm like, take a little time off, come hang out with the boys and the girls.
Booster's not here. You don't have to cover the girls. It's okay.
Are we
Alan,
having a show next week?
I would think so. Why are we not? Why wouldn't we?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, but that's been
We have a
canceled.
much, well, pretty much, but we have a much more international cast of artists now, so we probably could have one. Some of
Well-
us won't be here.
No, that's a fair point. Thanksgiving is next week. Well, we probably should take a week off for Thanksgiving. I agree. Yeah, we should.
What the hell is Thanksgiving anyway?
Thanksgiving is
Well,
when you say thank you to other people, Rabbit.
Rabbit,
wasn't
if you ever
asking
come to
you.
the
Was
US,
that
we'll feed you
judgmental enough?
turkey
That was
on
pretty
Thanksgiving.
judgmental.
We'll feed you all the turkey you want.
No, it's just a memory of the original colonists, settlers who came over to America and had a nice little bit of fun treaty with the Indians for a very short time, about 70 years, and we try to remember it as kind of the founding of our country in a way, not the actual founding, but yeah, Thanksgiving.
I always wondered. I've never really understood it, other than just you eat turkey.
That's
Yeah,
it.
well, yeah, that's it.
Mostly,
Yeah.
yeah. That's what it's for, the turkey.
It's basically the Pilgrims and the Indians had a meal together
It's like the harvest.
before they really started killing each other.
Yeah,
And,
good 70 years before, actually. The Indians were quite helpful
Yeah.
in the beginning. Well, those Indians were. The other
Yeah.
ones weren't. Yeah. And
Yeah,
then those same Indians dragged us into war because they wanted us to help kill their enemies' white friends called the French. Thanks a lot, Indians.
Sacre bleu.
Oh, those dirty French.
The cheese.
It's true. If
Yeah.
you look at the early history of America, pretty much all the Indian fighting.
Oh, what? You cut out?
I did. Can you hear me now?
Oh.
But
okay.
all our initial fighting was really us fighting with other Indians against other Indians. It wasn't until our Western expansion then we started just killing them.
It's just because we don't learn about American history over here. I mean, I don't even
Why
think we
would
teach
you?
proper English history anymore,
Yeah.
to be
Yeah,
honest with you.
we don't learn about it over here either.
Not
Anymore.
anymore.
That's why we're at where we're at right now.
That's a made up history you can learn, probably.
Yeah, it's all us colonial evil stuff that we have to pay for.
True. But the first the first 100 some odd years, 150 years or so like that, we did some pretty cool stuff actually. I would say things started going a little west or south when we went west with Lewis and Clark. That was Jefferson, because he was a very clever man, and he ended up because Napoleon got his butt kicked down in Haiti, right? So he was kind of broke, and Jefferson said, "Hey, there, Mr. Napoleon, we'd love to give you some money. We'd love to buy these lands over here you guys don't really need." So Napoleon, who was desperate for cash, said, "Fine," and we gave him 10 cents an acre. Gotta love it. And then we got the Louisiana Purchase. So Jefferson sent Lewis and Clark west and tell them, hey, you don't have to worry about those horrible French anymore. You are automatically Americans because you live in the territory we just bought. And that's when shit went south. Was after that. So there you go.
Oh, see, okay, that's when shit went south.
Yep. It is though. That's what happened.
Shit happened.
Yeah.
Savages should have put on pants.
Well, I mean, before that, our relations with the friendly Indians was pretty good, really.
Hey, but look at all the things they gave us. They gave us the mohawk,
Yeah. Scalping. They gave us scalping.
eyeshadow,
Yeah.
scalping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lasso
Sexual
bread.
diseases we were
Yeah, they
unaware
gave
Those
us
of.
Daniel
scones.
Yeah.
His only
Chlamydia.
Tobacco?
Tobacco. Yeah. Chocolate,
really
coffee.
cool pipes.
Yeah.
Syphilis.
Turquoise jewelry.
Syphilis. Yeah. They gave us that too. Yeah. Gotta watch
Billy
out for them
Jack.
Pocahontases. Gotta watch out.
You say chocolate coffee?
Yes. Chocolate and coffee. Those
It's a
both
thing?
come from here. Yeah. Well.
Oh, chocolate. I thought you meant literally just chocolate.
Potatoes
coffee.
as well. We got potatoes
Yeah,
from them.
yeah, lots of stuff.
Yeah. And
Yep.
corn.
Weren't
Blankets.
completely useless.
Blankets.
Blankets.
Oh no, we gave them blankets. That's right. Sorry.
Oh, beads. Lots of beads.
Oh, lots
yeah,
of beads.
turquoise jewelry, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Lapis
what gas
lazuli.
station would survive?
Squash
without
too.
Indian jewelry?
Squash. They didn't have squash before. Came here. That
Oh,
was a
God damn it.
America's
Just
thing.
evil Europeans. Evil.
Cowboy boot earrings.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. The bolo tie.
dances.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
We
So,
also got
Steel
tearing
wheel.
people's hearts out of the chest from them.
yeah, that's right.
one of
Yeah.
those things.
Sacrifices. Yeah. But that's what Thanksgiving is, Rabbit. It's the day we come together and remember all of our happy times with the Indians.
Got that?
Literally.
Got that, kids?
So good.
Everybody on board? No, but it is interesting, though. I mean, I hate to disparage President Jefferson at all because he was truly a great man. But
Yeah, but he was
Yeah.
a ginger, so we're allowed.
that's fair. It is fair. But it was his Lewis and Clark expedition, which was a pure scientific expedition, actually. The expedition itself was a pretty neat thing. Of course, Jefferson was a student of the Enlightenment, right? But it led to all the problems. It really did. It would have been better if it was just kind of a more slow and natural paced migration to the west instead of manifest destiny and all,
Mm-hmm.
It's in the past. Leave it there.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I am loving that little bit of art you got there. That stewardess is all a Twitter painted, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
He's got the hair coming out. He's got the bulge going.
he does. Yes, he does.
He's got it going on.
He's a proper black man.
Although I really did give him elf. I gave him elf.
You did, as he should. Yeah. And now, Rabbit, Junkyard Dunn, he has an answer for you to help you out so you can understand your American friends better. He says, a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving has all the answers. It does. It indeed does.
Charlie Brown, really.
Mhm.
And Apple will let you watch it
Brown
for
is so
free for a limited time.
Ooh, there you go. Perfect. I love the McDonald's
Charlie Brown
girls
can
that
answer
that
anything.
Amaran has deigned us with. They're so nice. The golden arches, indeed, Amaran.
Oh yeah.
I went to a McDonald's like that.
Did you? Where is that one?
I'm not going to say because I don't want to dox the people. But,
That's fair.
I mean, when I saw all the female employees in this, what seemed like an all-female McDonald's, I was like, oh my lord, they're all like models. And then I was like, you know what? I bet the manager is about 5'2", 400 pounds, and a man. And lo and behold, he comes waddling out of the office. This like greasy penguin-looking dude. And you're like, yep, he did the hiring.
Yeah, I think you really need to check your spelling. That is spelled Hooters, not MC. It doesn't start with an M. Pretty sure it's called a Hooters. No, no one got no love on that one. Nothing.
I think it might have been a Bojangles.
Are you pretending we can read or spell?
Yeah, I guess I should.
I'm
How
not
dare
about
I?
the Hooters, man. It's all about the tilted skilt. That's tilted skirt kilt. Tilted kilt. There we go.
What?
You guys been there?
What? I've
We
never.
had one here in my area, but they closed it.
Well, I've never been to a Hooters. That happened after my time in the States. Damn it. Yeah, how
They were in
Once.
Florida when you were in the States still. Before
I've
they
never-
expanded.
never see. First time I saw a Hooters was in Tokyo, and I was with my wife.
What?
Yeah.
Isn't that an
Those were the
oxymoron?
first Hooters you ever saw with your wives?
No, well, no, but you know,
Well,
if she's listening, yes, baby, yes, indeed. We got Thick Mila over here with Eric. It's looking okay. I don't approve. I really don't approve. But
I know you don't.
she's helping the world out with her water, so it's all good.
Yes, she is. Must save the world with her wetness.
Could also be wind.
Junkyard Dunn says they have a Hooters in Roppongi. Yeah, well, I think I was walking up and down Ginza, so near the Ginza, so maybe that's where I saw it.
You get something to eat.
Yeah. Well, they are next to each other, I'm pretty sure. I'm not a Tokyo expert. Let's see. Howl Comics, he could say it himself, but I guess he wants me to read it. So, okay. Hooters got wing beer, old strippers, and flat asses. Well, that's
Dang.
sad.
Isn't Hal here? I thought Hal was in here.
He is in here. Yes, I was just looking at his art, but he's not talking to us. I think you offended him, Zach. It's your fault.
Wait, what did I do?
I don't know. But you do have you do have 19 minutes left, though. If Booster were here, Raythulu says, he could regale us with tales of the femboy Hooters that's so popular with the TikTok crowd. There's a femboy Hooters. What do they
That's
call it?
disgusting.
Hooters.
Danglers.
Danglers. That was a good one, Zach. You get plus 10 points on that one.
What was the South Park episode with the little kid Hooters? Was it Buttons? Is that what they called it? Does anyone remember that besides me?
Yeah, no.
I remember it.
I don't. I have no clue.
It's
Yeah,
like
and
Pokies.
yeah, Alan's not in here. Why is
It's like
Alan not
Pokies
in
or
here?
Buttons.
Alan, get in here.
Isn't he in here?
He was in here in the beginning, and then he left. Tallywhackers. Thank you, Junkyard Dunn. That's perfect.
That's what we used to call it when we beat up Italian people. Anyway.
It's a tallywhacker. What happened, Alan? Discord crashed my whole computer and noped me out. Oh, that sucks, dude. Raisins. Oh well.
Raisins.
Yeah.
That was it.
No, we didn't. When I was in the States, they didn't have any of those things. There were plenty of strip clubs, the Golden Nugget, and things like that. But I never heard of a chain of sexy lady restaurants.
Yeah, it was that, and then now there's Twin Peaks, and then there's Hoyos Locos.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The tilted kilt is another one. They call them restaurants.
okay. Well, let's take it one at a time. What was the first one there, Zach?
Twin Peaks.
What? Okay, I get the reference, but does it have like a Twin Peaks motif?
Yes.
No. No David Lynch at all.
Now, I do recall Twin Peaks was the girl who was raped to death, and then them trying to figure out in a very wacky way of how, right?
Sort of, kind
That's
of.
a perfect theme for a sexy lady restaurant. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think it's referring to something else besides a TV show.
I
but,
kind
you
of
know,
got
could be
that. I
wrong.
got the joke, but it seems an odd theme to choose for a sexy lady restaurant because unless I'm just lost my damn mind, Twin Peaks is about the rape death of a girl, is it not?
Well, Twin Peaks, the restaurant, has had that reputation as well. So maybe
Oh
it's
well,
fitting.
fair enough then, I guess. So it was
Self-prophecy, maybe.
self-prophecy. So what's the other one, Zach?
Hoyos Locos.
Hoyos Locos. It's not Huevos Locos?
No, Hoyos.
Okay. And what's that theme?
Hispanic, scantily clad women.
So they bitch at you all night? Yeah, that's kind of the deal with that?
Whoa, where's this one at?
Texas, New Mexico, Arizona.
Sounds like an S&M one to me. And the tilted kilt sounds more my speed. Tell us about that one there, Slick.
Well, little plaid skirts and a white top and a friendly attitude.
Oh, that's nice.
You mean little girl lethals just walking around everywhere?
Ah.
Well, it kind of like when I was in college, we were assigned in my business class to actually put together, a business perspective. And me and this other guy, he's this half Kiwi Polynesian fellow, half Maori, we came up with Shorty McScurdy's, which was similar to that about 10 years before they came up with a tilted kilt. So there we go.
Shorty McScurdy's.
Anyway.
Well, Junkyard Dunn says...
Shorty McScurdy's.
Yeah, Shorty McScurdy's. Junkyard Dunn says, when I was a little kid in Virginia, Hooters was a nude maid service. Sweet. All right. So, Alan says, try the gang rape chicken. You can't say no. Oh, God.
Is
That's a rough one. Hoyos locos, no polios. All right, cool. All right. Yeah. Mexican jokes. That's what we need. We need more of that.
Dillard.
Yeah, where's Dillard? Yeah, he'll cover that for us. Funny thing is, he's the most un-Mexican Mexican I've ever met in my life. He doesn't even sound Mexican. I mean, Jesus, try harder, John. Mexican. Huh? He is.
The fake Mexican.
He is. Yeah. Aw. And the chat is now, Chester's a racist. Okay, perfect.
Man, that was before the show started.
That's true.
Every week.
Oh, well. Anyway, I do hope that some more of you are drawing along. I have the page now, so I can go check it out. Let me go check it out, see if these people did as they were told. Hold on a second. Is it here? Yeah, it's here. There it is. Okay. Boom and boom. All right. So we have one, which is a great one. I still only have one. They're not listening. They're not doing what they're told to do. What the hell, Chad?
Sometimes they come in late.
Sketchbook says, nah, I'm Hispanic. All right, so you speak for the Hispanics then. What were we talking about? I forget.
The Mexican
now, Eric's
stripper
mic was
restaurant.
real soft. Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can hear you. Hear me?
Barely.
Really? All right, let me hop out and I'll hop back in.
How about the rest of you? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
They're so soft. What happened? Something weird
Yeah.
happened. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can figure out
Jump
what's
out
going
and come
on
back
here.
in. That'll help.
All right, try it again. Let me hear from you guys.
Hello?
There it is. All right. It's working. It's working, chat. Relax.
Do I sound better?
You do. Everyone does. What happens sometimes with the Discord, because I take the our video chat out. I pull out the window and I throw it on the little screen so I can blow it up and interact with it easier. But sometimes a notification will come up on Discord itself, and it does weird things. And I have to go over and just click on the page, and then the notification will go away, and everything's normal. I don't know what that is. So. All right. So what were we talking about that I needed my sketchbook to be an official Mexican for? I don't know. I have no clue. I forget. It's the Alzheimer's. Don't worry about it, folks. It'll be all right. We are getting some really cool art today, man. There's some interesting takes here on the Fifth Element. And, the Fifth Element, we were kind of having a conversation. Is it cyberpunk or not? I guess it does kind of fit into that genre. But it certainly is science fiction.
I remember they used to say it was like the new Star Wars.
Oh no!
I think it's French future kitsch. That's what I think it is.
Yeah,
it's comedy.
Well, it probably was a Valerian before the West even knew what Valerian was.
It was. They actually almost faced lawsuits over that, right?
Oh yeah, well it makes sense because it very much was a Valerian thing. I wish Valerian itself was even half the movie or even a quarter.
Yeah,
'Cause-
Yeah.
well, he
Yeah.
got. I mean, the same guy who did, Fifth Element did Valerian, but then he didn't do Valerian to how the comic book is. I wish he'd just done it like the book is. The characters did not look like
no,
that.
No.
no, bad choice.
They didn't. They're
And I
not
can't.
the
I
characters.
tried to watch Valerian, and the guy that plays Valerian is so ugly.
Yeah, no, he's
Yeah, I mean,
He is
he's like
hard to watch.
he's a low rent.
yeah, like
he's a
why is
low
he
rent.
like a little
What?
boy? Why am I
He looks-
supposed to believe there's this little boy and he's like the badass that he's supposed
Yeah,
to be? It's just
he's-
like a little
Plus,
boy.
he looks like Steve Buscemi and Don Knotts had a demon child.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, yeah. Well, he's a
Oh,
twerp.
man.
He's a twerp, and Valerian is a man, and it's weird that
Yeah.
a French guy would do that. I mean, he
Yeah,
should have been very macho, very cool, muscular, super sexy guy, and the girl should have been his equal in that. So the casting was
Okay.
horrible. Yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
feeling that was probably like whoever was funding the movie or the studio behind it that was like, we want this guy. We heard he's going to be famous. Put my
Uh-huh.
nephew in this movie.
Yeah, that's sure it was something like that. Unfortunately, yeah. Oh well.
Because
We're-
Luc Besson is one of those people that does cast people that look the part. And I can't imagine him not finding the guy that looked like the comic strip.
Well, he did a great job with this movie. I mean, Fifth Element was great fun. So when we heard that Luc Besson was doing a very classic French comic, I think we're all like, "All right, rock on, baby!" And it was
Yeah,
Jesus.
the one that actually inspired the Fifth Element.
Yeah, it was so disappointing, and they spent money on it too. It was pretty as
Yeah.
far as the
Yeah.
CG and stuff, but I mean, damn, bad casting. And that girl, I just wanted to strangle her.
Well, no, she could have been really good. It just felt like the writing was horrible, and the director did like he didn't know what to do with her 90% of the time.
Mhm.
Because she's not that bad of an actress, but it just felt like she had no
was
direction.
also don't forget, she was also the Enchantress. Is it the Enchantress in the
Yeah, but
Suicide
also,
Squad?
yeah, but
Yeah,
it's just
she's the most made fun of thing in the most made fun of movie.
Yeah, but to
Yeah.
be fair, she wasn't that bad as the Enchantress. That wasn't the problem with the movie.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, she was horribly cast though. But let's see here. My sketchbook says you're non-racist. Well, thank you, dude. You're non-racism, more specifically. Thank you. He continues. Yeah, remember hearing the Star Wars thing never landed? What does he mean by that, guys? I don't
Don't know.
understand. I don't understand.
Oh, they were saying about how I said that Fifth Element was supposed to be like a inspiration, like Star Wars was the inspiration behind Fifth Element.
There might have been some. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think Elrod is more on the nose, especially Besson being the Valerian thing. But
Blade Runner.
Well, Valerian was definitely a lot of Star Wars came from that.
yeah.
Yeah.
that's true.
And Valerian's creator even did like a little comic strip of like Valerian and the girl sitting in a bar, like talking to Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia, and be like, "Oh, you're finally here."
Aw.
Well, because of
yeah.
the
You're the one that ripped off all of
kind
our
of the
stuff.
because of the Mobius kind of vibe of it. I always got like kind of a heavy metal feel. There's that.
Oh yeah,
that
it's like a
vignette
heavy
in
metal.
heavy metal. It's very similar. And
Yeah.
that's how when I first saw it, I was like, this feels like heavy metal. And I love that because
Mhm.
it spoke to me. I've always loved heavy metal magazines. So
Like heavy
and as
metal
well as-
before it went bad when the Turtles
yeah,
sidebar.
yeah.
There was actually
Oh,
a
wow.
comic I read once that was I really enjoyed. I can't remember the name of it, but it had a character in it. It had the most awesome name, Spider Jerusalem.
Oh,
Oof.
that's Transmetropolitan or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, it kind of fits in with a Fifth Element Valerian type of
It
feel.
was a big Vertigo comic, right?
I don't remember who made it. I remember I liked it. It was well written. It was a good comic. That was a long time ago. But yeah. Mm. The interesting thing about Star Wars, of course, we all know that Star Wars is bits and pieces of so many things. and it just kind of came together in the right way, I guess. But the interesting thing about it, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but originally the script that George had put forward, the movie he wanted to make was Flash Gordon, and they said no, and then the next thing he put forward was Star Wars. So we could have got a George Lucas Flash Gordon. I wonder what that would have looked like.
It may have worked, but it would have been Nick Nolte as Flash Gordon. So
maybe.
At the time, he was human, so it may have worked.
Maybe, yeah. Well, that's back before he did 48 Hours, even, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that 48 Hours is in.
That
He's
movie
still a young,
so
handsome
good.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's when he was like Rich Man, Poor Man, or whatever my mom loved.
Well, they only made a couple movies with him and Eddie. I thought it was a bit of a waste. It was a good teaming, I thought. They worked well together, the two. But, oh well. What do I know?
Oh man, I forgot my Photoshop.
Wait, wasn't there a movie where Bruce Willis was with Eddie Murphy?
No.
Not that I remember.
I don't recall one.
Or was it Wesley Snipes? Was it Wesley
Because
Snipes?
you're thinking
No,
Wesley Snipes.
It was a Wesley Snipes. Okay.
No.
You're all being racist.
No, it was the one where yeah. No, there was one, and he was like a really crappy bum detective.
All right, let me check. I'm going to let me see here. Hold on a second. So.
Oh, that was Marlon Wayans.
Bruce.
It was the Last Boy Scout.
Oh yeah, that's I know what you mean.
Willis.
That was the Last Boy Scout. I think you're.
Hold on,
I'm the Last Boy Scout.
I'm searching.
Yeah, the Last Boy Scout.
Yeah, Last Boy Scout.
Bruce Willis and black people. Hold on a second.
Oh.
Wow. Your search history, dude.
You guys ever seen that movie, I Love Trouble? You guys ever seen that movie, I Love Trouble?
Yeah.
Okay, and it's with Nick Nolte and Julie Roberts. Apparently, they hated each other so much on that film that they still won't even come near each other.
Well, that's good.
I don't like most women.
But all
Get
the
her
top,
out of here.
this whole first page, what it says is, when you do this search, it says, Bruce Willis whitewashes black crime, American Renaissance. All right, thank you, Mr. Willis. Thank you.
I think it was the Last Boy Scout. I think.
It is. I'm joking, of course. It is.
That was a Wayans.
Yeah, and it wasn't horrible.
Yeah,
dude.
it was.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't.
I like that movie.
It was a pretty good flick, and Wayans did a pretty good job.
Man, but
You fucked my wife.
Blank Man can't be topped.
Mm-hmm.
Was Tracy Morgan in that as well, Alan? Was he?
You're thinking of Billy Blank.
I liked it though.
Tybo.
What is everyone's favorite Bruce Willis movie? Is it still Die Hard? Is that just the one?
Die Hard. It has. Well, what's it? Hudson Hawk's amazing though.
Yeah, I like.
That's probably the close second. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Die Hard is the best Christmas movie ever. It's fair.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, Gremlins is definitely up there. There's definitely in the top three. Die Hard, Gremlins, and what was the other one? Lethal Weapon. That's a Christmas movie as well.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Who is the black dude in Die Hard? I liked him. He was pretty cool.
I believe Zach
Samuel L.
was
Jackson.
Eddie Murphy.
Oh, you're on about the guy who plays Alan, aren't you?
No, I'm talking about the black cop. Or is that Terminator?
Alan.
No, it's Die Hard.
No, you're right. You are the guy with the flat feet.
Yeah, the
Throws
flatfoot
dead
guy.
bodies out.
He did a TV show where he was a garbage man. Yeah, it was a family show.
I can't remember his fucking name. What was his name?
Who are you talking about? What?
Well, wasn't he a cop on Family Man?
Die Hard. No, he was the cop. I can't remember his fucking name. He was even in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Reginald Bell Johnson.
You're
That's it,
thinking
Reginald
of,
Bell
you're
Johnson,
thinking of
yeah.
Carl Winslow would be his.
Carl
Shakespearean.
Winslow. There you go. It's not Zeus. No. Tracy Morgan and Bruce are in Cop Out. Never heard of it.
Yeah, Cop Out. No,
Oh,
yeah, Cop Out.
yeah.
That's a terrible movie.
It's not good. Not good.
That movie.
Yeah. Merry Christmas for Nakatomi Towers. Yeah. That's not
Cop
racist.
Out was done by Kevin Smith.
Are we about done? I just realised I've merged my freaking line art to the color, and it's pissed me off.
Well, we
so-
got a minute. We got a minute left, but you know, we're
I
talking about
can't do- I
movies
can't do
here.
anything. No, that's fine. I'm talking. I just wondered.
Oh, I just
Right,
put
that-
most of my colors on the same layer because I was just lazy.
Charles
I don't
S.
use Clip Studio
Dutton.
normally.
Thank you very much, Joe. There you go. I liked him. He was like he was a good dad type of character. Yeah. You got to have those good dad characters, like Bill Cosby.
Yeah. It's just nice to have dad characters that don't drug you.
Well, they chose to be drugged. They were there, Elrod. God. And
You mean that they may have been having sex with a rich, powerful guy in Hollywood to get parts in movies or TV
oh
shows?
no, that doesn't happen.
No
That
way.
never happens. Yeah.
That's
I
never
do.
happened.
I do
Rose
remember
McGowan.
Mr. Cosby was one of my favorite shows when I was a little kid. Captain Kangaroo. That was cool.
Picture pages.
Yeah.
Picture pages. Time
Oh,
to get your picture
Eric,
pages.
what was Simon on? What show was Simon on? Hello, my name is Simon. The things I draw come true. Da. You remember? What?
I don't remember that, but I remember what's his name, little spoof of that on Saturday Night Live, where you're sitting in the tub. Hello, my name is Simon. I like to do drawings.
Yeah, well, it was just this little kid, this little animation, a kid, and he draws things and they come to life. It was
Was
his
it
imagination.
Sesame Street or Electric Company?
No,
I feel like it was one of those.
I almost want to say it's Captain Kangaroo, but you might be
It
right.
may have been a part of Picture Pages. Well, so Bill
Simon
Cosby.
was Pinwheel. Joe is on it.
Oh.
Hey, do you guys remember a Moby Dick cartoon?
Yes. With
Sure.
that little fat kid in the orange suit.
I had totally forgot about that until this week. Someone had posted a picture from it. I was like, oh my God, I used to watch that.
We better
Yeah.
call Moby.
Yeah.
That was like Hanna-Barbera's action, right?
I don't remember what it was, but I remember it.
It was. It's
Yeah.
like they had Moby Dick. They had Son of Frankenstein, what was like a giant robot Frankenstein.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, we come to the end of the show, so I'm going to shut it
Sand.
down here. And let's see. Yeah, they talk about Pinwheel, of course. And do you remember Moonlighting? Of course we do. With Sybil Shepherd being all kind of glowy lighted. Yeah. Chester says it was Captain Kangaroo as well. Well, thank you, Joe. That must be why I have memories. But I remember Pinwheel as well. But anyway, it's time to be done. So let's be done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Stop what you're
What?
doing.
Oh, wait, I'm not done.
Oh, well. It's a shame.
I'm nowhere near.
All right.
Oh, dear.
So let me just go through the art here. Is Slick still with me?
I think so.
Slick?
I am. What do you need?
Oh, good. All right, cool. So we're going to start up here with Amaron, and you got to help me take a look at the art, and you're going to critique it. Okay?
All right, so we're doing armor on first.
Yes, we are, and his beautiful McDonald's ladies, which I wish McDonald's looked like.
All right. So wouldn't that be nice if McDonald's was a restaurant? That would be the thing.
I think it's their
One day.
future. I have a feeling.
All right, let's take a look at this. I like it. It's very shiny. It's very yeah.
I like it a lot. No, I especially because he got the cop right. The cop is right. He's given some love.
Right, yeah.
Bruce Willis is about to race past him. The poor other cop in the driver's seat is just going to get his food and his drink. It's going to splash all over him, and they're just going to be absolutely pissed, which I don't blame them at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, that cop
And-
was
and this
the
is- and this
captain
is-
of Red Dwarf.
This is my favorite product placement. I think probably of all time.
Yeah, I like it too. What was that, Elrod? You said the cop was what?
He was the captain from Red Dwarf.
What was
Yeah,
was really? Rimmer.
Yeah, the cop.
It was
the
Rimmer.
He's even an alien. No,
Who's
not
Rimmer?
No, not Rimmer. The other guy.
The
You're
captain
about,
of the ship.
He was
the original captain before everyone died.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
The guy's
okay,
in
okay.
Aliens as well.
Right. Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, not very nice.
I like
Eric,
it.
Yeah, Eric says double cheeseburgers. Yeah, that's right, baby.
That's right. With a milkshake, definitely with a milkshake.
Mm.
Ray Thulu says no URL, just use hashtag DNQFE. Yeah. We hope you guys were drawing along with us. We're doing Fifth Element, of course. Just go over to Twitter, put in hashtag DNQFE, and drop your art in there. We'll take a look at it here in a minute. But I like it a lot, Amron. It's really nice, dude. It's
Thanks.
a perfect representation, and her skirt is just long enough. Just long enough. Oh well. We don't
Very
have any.
tasty. Very tasty.
We don't have anything like that near me at all. Of course, Japanese
that you
women don't show skin anyway. So
You should invest. Make some money.
You have
Maybe.
places you can go
What?
though, right, in Japan, from what I've heard of.
probably there are. I know a couple places, I guess, but in.
Oh, I mean,
All right, it's back
It'd have
on.
to be you.
No, never me.
yeah, never.
So, all right,
When in
it's
doubt.
Hang on, it says live. Hang on, let
it's
me
back
just check.
up. No, it's back up. It's back up. It just.
No, what
something
did you do, Chester?
I don't know. I didn't do nothing. Moving down. Okay, Slick. We're looking at Mr. Hawkins here, and he's got he's got a pretty thick Mila here. What are you thinking?
Yeah, she is thick. This isn't on model,
No.
but I like it. I appreciate it. The thought.
I would disqualify it, but he got the iconography right, so I kind of got to go with it.
He did.
Yeah.
Well,
I would have gone.
thanks.
I would have gone with fire over water because
No. I get the.
He's hot.
He wants to be disgusting and vulgar. You see.
I understand where he was going there, but at least it wasn't Earth.
That's true. Yeah. That. Ooh. Damn. Whew, okay, we
right.
dodged a bullet with that one, ladies and gentlemen. We dodged a bullet. But Eric, I like it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Moving down here to El Rodimus, and Junkyard Dunn just puts a cucumber in there. I don't know why. All right. El Rodimus Flash, sir, I know you got a bunch of them, so go ahead and show what you got. And please start with Chick King.
Well,
We need Chick King first.
I'll start with the one that failed because my ink went bad on me and was leaking all over the paper.
Aw,
So I gave up on this
Shame, that looks awesome.
it is awesome, yeah.
one. And we've got our Matachiwan and the other Matachiwan in human disguise.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Ooh,
We've got what the other one was going to be, but not quite done.
I like it, though. It
And
looks
then we
good,
have
dude.
what's going to win it for the night is Mr. Sir Tommy Tiny Lister Zeus,
Oh, yeah.
President.
There it is. There it is. There it
Now
is.
that's on model.
That is on model. That's perfect. Yeah.
That is.
Even the eye. Even got the eye. Yeah. I love he was so incompetent, but it just didn't matter. Everyone agreed.
He
Anyway.
got
was
knocked
he was
the
a good
fuck out.
president. He had 300 years to evolve from Debo and Zeus up
Uh-huh.
to President Lindbergh. It's
Yeah.
all the same person.
That's fair. That is fair. Yeah.
If you play No Holds Barred and Friday in chronological order, his final form is president of the world. He starts as a savage caveman and becomes president.
Yeah. Well, isn't he
Of
the
the world.
president in that dystopian comedy movie where the guy gets woke up in the future and
Wait,
No,
stupidity.
racist. That's a different
that's,
black person named Terry Crews.
is that Terry?
Come on, Joe.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's an idiocracy.
Yeah, Idiocracy.
Oh,
exactly.
Idiocracy. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking
yeah,
of.
yeah,
Idiocracy. Yeah. The
Elrod,
fuck- that's
speaking
Mike
of
Also,
Jones,
I have
yeah,
a
that's
cool
great.
Ronald McDonald watch.
you do have a cool Ronald McDonald watch, and the chat is loving it. They're giving some love over here,
Give me your
Elrod.
soul.
Yeah.
Give me your soul.
Yeah, just don't eat McDonald's feet, folks. Go to Burger King. It's much better. Okay. Slick, did you have an
Worship
opinion on that?
Wait, you're right.
I think I personally I'm feeling it tiny, man. Feeling it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. And I get the joke too.
I love that. That first one he did was great.
Oh yeah, one-eyed wink, by the way. Kay, just out it in, or is there a spot in the Twitter for this one? Yeah, just go to hashtag DNQFE and just put your art right in there. Hashtag DNQFE on the Twitter. All right. So he is a Pokemon. Yep. Perfect. Coming down here, we got One Doom Rabbit. So Slick, let's take a look what Rabbit did here. You got to blow that up some, Rabbit.
Let's see. Come on. Oh, yeah.
Is that big enough?
She's cute.
Yeah, it's good.
It's not what I normally do. I mean, I normally do like proper portrait, but why not, right?
Well, she
I'm
looks.
just wondering what happened to
Not
her hand.
She looks confused and sad.
I didn't get to that. Yeah, I mean, she's like that through half the movie. That's
I
what adds to the
guess.
cuteness, though. I mean, that's
I guess.
I just don't. I didn't get around to finishing it. You know me. I normally do. I mean, which would you prefer me to do this or what I do normally?
I think this is great for today. Worked out just fine. I just
Yeah,
think
looks great.
I think her tits are way too big. They're just way too big.
Oh dear God!
Oh look!
Oh,
I mean,
they're
Jesus
fine.
Christ, man. If I was on Photoshop, I'd literally go on there now and
Oh,
liquefy
body
them down to
positivity,
nothing.
Chester. Sheesh.
I don't think they're way too big. They are a little bit bigger than her actual bust, but
Yeah, they
Not
are.
really.
Yeah, they
The-
are.
but
It's anime size. They're
Yeah.
quite small.
That is true.
Mm,
And
yeah,
I think
true.
and I think Mortal V has the answer. You'd look confused and sad too if you saw Booster Kiwi. That's fair enough. That's fair.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Rabbit screams multipass, multipass. All right, coming down here. So, Slick, any opinions on it?
I think he's on model, except for it's missing a hand.
Oh, you're so picky. All right.
I know.
I'll just chop that line off.
There you go. Just shrink it up. You'll be fine. Let's move on down to our last of the day. Of course, you're not allowed to vote for him for some reason. I'm not exactly sure yet why. But I keep being told you're not allowed to vote for Zach. But hi, Zach. And damn. Triple damn. That is that's a nice butt, Slick. I'm all about. I don't even see the other dude over there. I don't know what that dude is.
Yeah,
but
slap it, flip it, rub it down. Oh no!
Yeah, you can just give it a little pat and send it on its way. Yeah. Nice and different takes. Eric says, "Yeah, I think so. These guys always do a good job, of course." But that's a really good piece, Zach. It's you captured a scene. Although I'm not really sure about the elf boots, but yeah.
I had to do something weird with it. Other than
Did he have elf boots on? I think he
no,
just had
he has
plain
like
shoes
high.
on.
But yeah, he has like booted heels, like
Yeah,
heavy heels. Think English boots. I guess you could say Austin Power boots. You know.
Mm-hmm.
And Sky Marshall Mars, you don't have to apologize, dude. I don't know nothing about Twitter either. I don't go there hardly either. These guys had to tell me what to do. I figured it out though. I did. And Junkyard Don put some kind of vegetable in there. I'm not sure what kind of that is. You guys know what that is? What is that?
Where? What are we looking at?
It looks like an eggplant.
Oh, I don't.
Say it's an eggplant.
I don't care for those very much. Those are not tasty. I remember I spent 2 days
Not
eating
what I hear.
eggplant parmesan because my father said I had to eat it and I wouldn't eat it. So I had to come back every time.
I'm not a big fan of aubergine either. They're not that good.
Yeah, I don't like them. Yeah, I don't like them at all. But anyway, let's go through the art here real quick again. Of course, you got Zach's, which is really nice. You got Rabbit's, which is a really cute little anime take. I like it. It's nice. Elrod, of course, and all his stuff. But, of course, Tiny wins it. We got Mr. Hawkins here and his thick Mila. And let me give it there it is, his thick Mila on a gigantic stone. And, of course, then we have Amaran and his Macadis. Nice. All right. So I'm going to go over here.
Oh, is that? Do you actually call it Macadis over there? I thought that was just an English thing.
Some Milky D's.
Macadis.
Macas.
Yeah.
Macas.
So
We
let me
call
come
them
over
Macas
here
down
and oh, there it is. I found it. All right. So let me go ahead and do this, and I'm going to put it into the chat, and I'm going to let Mortal V
Right
take care
now?
of it after that. Right now.
Right now?
So let me get this in here. Let's see if I get that. That's correct. All right. There we go.
It's trying so hard to ignore you.
See, put that in there again, and do it one more time. Okay, there we go. And I'll let Amron, I'll let Mortal V take care of that from now on for me. I should probably vote. Let me vote. I'm going to do that. Hold on a second. Well, that's tough.
Are you doing the Twitter as well?
I'm going to do that right in a moment. Yeah, I got it all set up. I got to vote though. I got to figure out. They're pretty good, man. It's sort of hard to. All right, I know what I'm doing. I voted. It's
Can't
done.
believe there's only 5 of us.
Yeah, I figured there would be more for
Last week there was like a whole like army of us last week.
All right. Let me come on over here and bring this into the main page, and then I'll blow it up. And it looks like I have one. We just have one piece of art today. Oh, well. It's a good one, though.
Oh, there's bunch of them. There's like 4 or 5.
Okay, so I guess I gotta
Yeah.
let me do like this,
The
maybe.
latest again.
Yeah, they're all cheating though.
No. There's more out there.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and let's look at the first one here. This is from Blue Moon Cartoons, which he always has cool stuff. He says, never saw this movie. Was a year old when it was released. Well, sir,
Oh, wow.
you need to go watch it because it's a good, fun movie. And he's got it right, though. He has a professional doctor who is ironing down Miss Mila's tats. That's what you need to do. Yeah. It says, now that you finished the chicken, we can get rid of those bumps. Aw. Oh, very nice, sir. Very nice. Actually, it's funny because he always does this cartoony stuff, but if you look at Mila's face in it, it's actually pretty straightforward. Yeah, it's interesting. Poor girl, picking on her no titness. You gotta be nice to the Mila. All right, let's come up here. There's Eric cheating, and here's Junkyard Dunn's piece. He says, Lilu Multipass, Fifth Element with the Ultimate Crew. Well, he wasn't 100% finished on it, but he did get some stuff done, and she's chicken good. Yeah, and she's yeah, this is probably the best on model we've seen so far. What do you guys think of this one?
She's breast appropriate.
She is.
Mhm.
It is correct. It is correct, and she can spread too. She's quite wiry. Yeah. No, I'm alone on that. All right, fine. All right, that's fine. They come up here. We got Alan. Oh, Alan did some pieces there. Oh, he says Discord crashed my comp, so couldn't finish. Maybe later. Oh, dude, we always like it. Look what he did. That's pretty cool, dude. These
It's
are
pretty neat. Yeah.
yeah. These are like you call them they're Mangalores. What are they called again?
Mangalores.
Mangalore.
Mangalores. They are Mangalores. Yeah. Nice little creation. I like them. Shape shifting. I guess they're kind of like the. Damn it, my brain's left me. Why has my brain left me? Marvel Comics shapeshifters, enemy of the Shi'ar and the
Skrull.
Kree, the Skrull. Thank you very much. Yeah,
Skrull,
they're
yeah.
Skrull-like. They're Skrull-like. Should got sued for that. Oh well. Thank you very much, Alan. We got JCM here, the diva from Fifth Element. Yeah, that's right, the diva. That was a cool little scene there with the opera. Yeah. Who is the I can't remember his name, the actor that played the death guy in that scene?
The action star.
Action star.
Yeah. That was funny, dude. Like, what? Oh,
Give
God.
me the gun.
Give me the gun.
Give me the gun. Give me the gun. And he throws him a bowling ball, billiard balls.
Yeah.
Good work.
Perfect.
Good job.
Perfect. All right, that's what we got. But thank you guys very much. We got some stuff here from JCM, Alan, Junkyard Dunn, of course, and Blue Moon Cartoon. All right, so let me come over here to the other side, back over, and we will give it a minute and then go ahead and see what's winning. But do appreciate you guys for coming in. This is always a fun show. Fifth Element. I'm kind of surprised we didn't have more artists in here, but it's all right. Scrolls. Thank you, Junkyard Done. Awesome
You'll
work.
win. Yay.
Yay. Mine was in the home. I don't know what home means. I need to go check it again. I'll go
Discord,
check it
maybe?
again. Let me go check it again. Because I don't know either. So top, no. Latest, no. Yeah, I don't know where it is, dude. Sorry. I'm not the best person to do those kind of things. I don't really know. Anyway, so let me go through the art real quick again. We have Amaron's here. We have Eric Hawkins. Very nice. We got Elrod. He's doing some finish up work here. Very nice. And I have Zach's a very nice piece. And I feel like I'm missing someone. Where'd Rabbit go? He disappeared. Oh, well. Nevertheless, let's go take a look.
We lost Rabbit.
Oh, what did we? He's still in here.
Well,
He's down here. He's just not sharing screen.
I'm still in there.
Yeah.
what are you doing, man? Come on, Rabbit.
All right. So
I'm sorry I'm not a gay enough replacement for Booster. I apologize.
Oh, that's all right. we only can do what we can do. So let me go over here and take a look at what's going on in the straw poll. Let me refresh real quick. We got 18 votes in here. How much got while watching 5? Oh, we got more. So we have a few more votes come in. But it's tied up top. We need someone to break the tie. Now, Rabbit, you're going to take care of making sure that the information gets to Mike or whoever needs to get it from now on, right? Rabbit.
That would be a
Rabbit.
yes.
Rabbit, he's
Rabbit.
busy. He's getting beer. That's probably what happened. He's getting beer.
Son of a-
I'll talk to him after. I'm going to let it go a couple more minutes. I'd like to see it get up to 20. So if you haven't voted, get over there and vote. Just click on the thing in the chat. Just keep in mind, you don't have to download anything. You don't have to pay for anything. It's completely free. It's easy. Click, vote, and then backspace your way in if you're on a mobile. We'll let it get up to 20 and see what goes. But I'd like to see that tie get broken if we could. Yeah, everyone's got a vote today. That's nice. No one's going home a loser. It's good. Rabbit, are you back?
I never went anywhere.
Well, did you hear what I said?
No. Well, I went away. I went away just to put some shit away.
Oh,
Well,
so
I don't know
you're
what you said.
lying to me now. All right. No, I said you're going to take care of making sure whoever wins this gets to Mike or whoever it needs to get to, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So your Rabbit's going to take care of that. It's still sitting on 18. But anyway, other than this, what movie would you guys say, well, I give it a couple minutes, what movie would you guys say is a better sci-fi than Fifth Element? What would you think?
Aliens.
Alien? Is that a sci-fi or a horror
No,
movie?
Aliens. The second one,
Oh, the
Aliens, is a
second
sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
First one's a horror thriller. The second one's a sci-fi action.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Any other options for us?
I've always been partial to Blade Runner, but that's just me.
Yeah,
I know
Blade
that
Runner's
is
good.
really good as well.
Yeah.
It's on equal ground with Aliens, definitely.
Yeah. It's not for everyone though. A lot of people have
No, it
no
isn't.
patience for it. Yeah.
Why? The acting's amazing. The
I don't
story's
know,
great. The cast is amazing.
Blame Michael
Some
Bay.
people think some people think it's a little bit it's not quick enough for them.
I think they just don't
potential.
understand. Maybe they just don't understand real stories.
Oh, I'm sure not.
Maybe they've never read a book.
Well, like I said, it's Michael Bay's fault.
Oh, we don't like Michael Bay, do we?
No, we don't. We agree. Yeah. But the interesting thing about that, as I give it one more minute here, not too long ago, just before my son went off to university, I showed him I showed him Blade Runner. We watched it together, and the whole time he just sat there and watched the movie, glued to the screen, and loved it. So a young person can enjoy the Blade Runner. It's possible. So I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, it looks like we're not going to get that extra 2, so we'll just call it here. No problem. 5, 3, 2, 1. It's finished. We're going to get the vote. So down at the bottom with 1 vote, we have Rabbit, who is doomed. Yeah, it's sad. I am curious, though. I probably asked this question before. I just forgot. Why are you one doomed rabbit?
It's just my username in League of Legends when I used to play.
Yeah. But why?
Because it sounded cool.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Like the sand spider, because it sounds cool.
Yeah. Okay.
It sounds scary. Sorry, that was just
It's not like a band name.
reference there.
Yeah, but Sand Spider makes me
use my
feel.
real name. But...
Yeah, well, I get that, but I mean, Sand Spider makes me think of Islam for some reason.
Yeah, it was from True Lies. When they were like
Oh.
saying, they also call him the Sand Spider, and Charlton Heston goes, "Why?" I don't know, because it sounds scary.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. That makes sense. All right, coming up here next with 2 votes. You people do not listen because it says Zach is not to be voted for, but you voted for him. But Zach, of course, had beautiful art. So let me come over here and take a. Rabbit's not showing his, but I can show you Zach's again, and it's very pretty. It is very pretty. You got that girl's butt perfect, dude. You understand high heels. Why?
I have a wife.
Oh, there you go. Good answer. Good answer. All right.
He is a live-in model. That's what he has.
He does. And of course, he's 3rd place. So very nice. Coming up here in the silver position with 3 votes, we have Eric P. Hawkins.
Yeah, I saw the P. I don't know what you're doing there.
It just, I don't know. It struck me as funny. I can laugh at myself.
I was like, see, the P's nowhere near the S, so that wasn't a mistake.
No. I just, some reason I feel your name should be Eric P. Hawkins.
Well,
Okay.
we'll go with that. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
P for Peter, P for Paul.
P for Percival.
No, Percival, or I was going to go Penelope,
Percival.
but, you know,
Percival.
whatever.
I like Percival.
Yeah.
Hello, Percival.
Do you know the very first child ever born in America of a European was called Peregrine?
Wow.
Yeah.
Like the
Oh.
Falcon.
Like the Falcon, Peregrine White.
I like Mortal
And
V's
the
comment.
dad was like, "I'm going to name my kid Falcon." And the
Yeah.
mom was like, "We're going to Peregrine."
Fair enough. But yeah. Anyway, coming up here into first place, however, we do have a tie. So either Rabbit's going to take care of getting you both in there, or if we'll see what happens. But I'm sure he'll have room. Does Mike ever have a full house over there, Rabbit? Once
Did
again,
last night, almost.
he's
Did
not
last night.
talking. He did last night. Well, that's good.
I'm
good.
talking.
I'm good. I'm glad that Mike's coming up in the world. So anyway, we got Amaron the Great and Elrod the Chick King fanboy. We didn't see any Chick King today. What's going on, Elrod? I'm disappointed.
I spent all week working on Ultraman.
Oh, well, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. All right, but anyway, thank you guys for coming in very much. Claps for everybody. Claps for all our artists. Very nice, very nice. Good stuff, as usual. Thank you guys for coming in here and being part of it. We do appreciate it, and it's always a lot of fun. So, let's see, Mortal V says, Chester wanted you to say you put them on and take pics of yourself for reference. Thank you. That's probably what I wanted. I don't remember. It was 5 minutes ago. Nevertheless, let's go through here and let everybody give their closing comments, and we'll be out of here. So, Amron, talk to the folks.
Hello.
And that's what you're gonna leave me with that. All right.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So Amron says hello. How about you, Eric? Do you have any exuberance for the folks?
Sure. We're still got the Kickstarter going for the Cthulhu Invades Oz, the 140-page graphic novel, with 4 days to go, and at $17,612. So if you're interested in it, give it a like. Go out there, share it around, so these guys can get their nut. They're just shy of their nut.
Oh wow.
Help them bust their nut.
Oh wow. Damn. But definitely,
there's a lot of good art in here, man. I really
There
like the book.
is.
I'm glad I'm a part of it.
yeah. So they go check it out, guys. They are close. That's a big goal, 20 grand. But they're close. So go over and help them out. Yeah. Or they're I think it's a worthy thing. A lot of art over there. A lot of people working on it. So it's a big deal. And thank you, of course, Mortal V, for all your work. And he's awesome.
Definitely.
He's coming. Yeah, he is. Elrod, sir.
What do you want?
I want some love for the chat, sir.
Oh,
I
do
swear
love
to
the
God,
chat.
I'm going to have
I
to
love
kill a
them the
rabbit.
most.
I haven't had
If it wasn't for
Hassenpfeffer
the
in a
chat,
long
I
time,
wouldn't
you
be
know.
here. I love Rabbit third.
That's true. Yeah.
It's my third favorite. My second's probably like, I don't know, my mom maybe.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
My first is like, the chat.
That's
But-
true. Yeah.
They're more important than mothers.
Oh,
And you know
wow.
what's more important than even that?
Oh,
Chicken
chicken. That is
in
awesome.
color.
It is.
You can find me at elrod.elrod, all lowercase, on the Instagram. And I'm Elrod with capital letters on Parlor now, apparently. I forgot I joined that like a year ago. And I don't know. Just look for me, or I'll look for
Well, Mortal's got your stuff over there. Chicken, absolutely. Thank you very much, Elrodimus. And let's come over here. I'm going to end with Slick, I guess. So let me get through the last two here. So Slick's going to have to namaste us out of here. Just give me a little warning. Zach, sir, talk to the people.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow, you just you guys are assholes. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah.
Rabbit, sir, stop playing the guitar and talk to the people.
Can't tell him what to do.
I guess not.
Grown boy.
I guess not. Yeah, he can't hear us. He's lost in his own beer world. All right, Slick, go ahead and take us out of here. I guess
Metallica?
if you can hear it.
He's got
I
a
don't know if
soul.
we can hear over
Ah.
Rabbit. Yeah.
Well, if he's gonna serenade me, I guess I'll have to do that. There ain't no rest for the wicked, and money don't grow on trees. You got bills to pay, you got mouths to feed. Ain't nothing in this world for free, so you can't
I
slow
wish I knew
down.
how to
You
play
can't
that.
hold up, but you know you wish you could. There ain't no rest for the wicked until you close your eyes for good. Namaste.
Namaste, indeed. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Check you out next week. Later.
Borderland. Borderland main theme song.
Too quiet.